podcast. $2 Tuesday. $2 Tuesday. $2 Tuesday. Yeah. Man, oh my God, I can't even believe right now. Like, you on YouTube?
On Facebook.
Oh, you're on Facebook. Alright. I'll go on Facebook. You go on YouTube.
Okay.
$2 Tuesday, man. Y'all take y'all time. Y'all go ahead and get into this. We here. I'm trying to see. I don't see it. So, I don't see it on the book. Whatever. We live over there.
So what's going on, everybody?
What's going on, man? It's $2 Tuesday. It's the podcast.
Did you pull up the book?
Yeah, I pulled up the book, but I ain't see it on the book. But whatever. I seen this on the book though live, but I ain't seen this one. I don't know. We gonna see. I'm gonna go back over here and look real fast. Take your time, man. We vibing today. It's $2 Tuesday. Shout out to Uncle Wayne having me with Liddy. Here we go. Alright, we everywhere now. We everywhere. Storm, what's going on, Storm? How you doing?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm tore down to the floor down.
He sure is, y'all.
Yeah, I swear.
He sure is.
Yo, I ain't even turned it. Alright. Storm.
Hi, guys.
What's up, Storm?
It is I, the Crimson Tempest, aka Red Storm in the building.
Oh, man.
This is $2 Tuesdays, the podcast. That's right, I said it, the podcast. Don't forget what I said, though. It is $2 Tuesdays.
It's $2 Tuesday. I can't lie. It don't feel like $2 Tuesday. It feel like a...
I am your co-host, the Crimson Tempest, aka Red Storm in the building, and this is your host for the night.
Nah, this is the host for tonight because I'm litty. Oh my God! Let's start off with this clip, man. I have my microphone. Let's start with this clip. Let's go.
We're not starting with that clip.
Nah, we're gonna start with this clip. But you want to start with the starter clip?
Sure.
I just wanted to make sure we had the. All right. Let me check. Facebook.
Wow, and you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you guys think. I am a Coors Light girl. Yes, I am.
Yo, I'm lit. I can't even hold it down right now. Man. Flash. The Wonderful World of Wayne. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Uncle Wayne.
I've been asleep on the couch, so. Oh my God.
All that mierda that he be talking about me, y'all. She don't got nothing. She didn't do it. She wasn't ready. God, I didn't say anything.
Yo, you talking about being litty. Yeah, litty. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to this clip. What we going to do today?
I think that you need to stay in that right there. That's where you are right now.
Yeah, the Matrix minded.
He's still getting it together, y'all.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's just go ahead and get it.
He is still getting it together. All right. Let that play out real quick.
This is what we doing today, Deliverance. If y'all didn't see this, oh my God.
Yes, we are going to talk about the Deliverance. It is based on a true story of Latoya Amos. That is how you say her name. Then we're going to head over to Jersey and talk about this PDF He just got a new document added to his list, the pastor. And we're going to talk about the 100 tons of weed set ablaze out in New York City.
Crazy.
All right. We're going to talk about some other stuff, but you know, I wasn't ready for tonight. So, yeah.
Shout out to Storm for holding it down for tonight, because I promise you, I wasn't doing nothing. It was done and over with. It was done and over with. This is why I wasn't being responsible. Shout out to not being responsible.
Okay, don't shout out to being irresponsible. That is not a shout out.
It's not a shout out?
No. Why is that a shout out?
Because shit, man. Oh my gosh. Excuse my language.
Keep talking. I'm listening.
That's why you're the best. You came in. You showed what was going on. You held it down. Okay. So,
as you guys know,
yeah.
it is $2 Tuesday.
Yeah, $2 Tuesday.
And the motto for tonight is drink responsibly. So that way you can conduct yourself when it's time to conduct business.
Yo, the deliverance is the reason why things ain't working out today.
Déjame decir algo. The deliverance is not why you were not okay today. Do not blame the deliverance.
I've been delivered. I just wanted to say I was delivered today. I tried to have her delivered, but it didn't get delivered to her. For her to get delivered. Whatever.
All right, guys. So, greetings and salutations, Dave. Thank you for tuning in.
Shout out to Dave.
Shout out to Dave in the building.
Yeah,
shout out to everyone else who is in the building. And welcome to $2 Tuesdays. I am your co-host for the night. Or excuse me, rephrase that. I am your host tonight.
Yeah,
the Crimson Tempest, a.k.a. Red Storm in the building.
I even heard I got a boo-boo.
That was before the alcohol. I'm just saying. I don't care. Shots thrown under the bus, all of that. Bing, 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 bing. Because I could do that tonight. All right. What's going on? Ev Love in the building.
Ev Love,
tuning in.
Hey, Ev, man, listen, this is going to be one of those nights, man. This is $2 Tuesday, so, man.
Está borracho, okay? Déjame decir algo ahora mismo. Está borracho, okay? Just so you know.
Okay, so this is...
He's out of control, in the words of my lovely sister.
I am out of control.
Out of control.
You know, hey, listen, everybody know what happens when you go to you go to Uncle Wayne's house. We all know what happens when you hit Uncle Wayne's house. It gets serious.
He does it in purpose to you. I swear. He comes out like a little bag. He comes out like let's say this is the bag right here, guys, okay? Right? He'll come up to you and he'll go like this to you. You put your hand in there and you pull out a shot. And then this one, a different shot. And then this one, a different one. Okay?
Yeah, you know how you get. We had that, what's the one that Kevin Hart has? Carmingo.
The Caramingo. Oh, you had tequila today?
Yeah.
I saw you down.
Yeah, I had some of that, and then I had some water. Mm-hmm. Shout out to that. Oh, we had baseball this Sunday. Shout out to me having baseball. This is another reason why I'm tore down. I played softball.
No. Can't do that.
What happened?
Because that ain't got nothing to do with your mental, your body.
Man, I could not sleep. What do you mean? Not being able to sleep, man, could drive you crazy.
Dito the Viejito is playing in Sundays baseball.
Softball. Shout out to me in softball.
He was doing his thing. Shout out to Taz and him. Shout out to Taz. Hit a nice home run.
He killed that joint.
That was a bomb. Of course, shout out to me because I got it on video. I stay trying to get every time they get up to bat at video. But I have a treat in store for you guys on Ladies Night because I will be playing a clip from Mr. El Valago himself on the baseball field. Oh, yes.
Say what?
Oh, yes. I have a clip I'm going to play.
Let me go ahead and fix all this stuff while we sitting here. Talking crazy.
Make sure you guys tune in on Thursday when I go ahead and release that clip for you guys,
Thursday? You gonna release what clip?
I have a clip of you playing baseball.
Why would you release a clip of me playing baseball though? This doesn't even make any sense.
It's a wonderful. You had nice hits, right? Don't act like that. You playing?
Yeah, but I was hurt. You said I was running. I was slow running. Stop touching that. Stop touching that mouse.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to pull this up real fast.
Shout out to Flashback. Flashback said, show the video.
Don't show no videos of me playing baseball because that hurt. I got hurt.
He didn't hurt himself on the field. He was just.
I'm just putting all these clips in here since
He was just sore.
Yeah. Sore ain't the word. I was like, my legs is on super.
Yes, Ev, he is playing softball.
Yes.
And it was a great game on Sunday. I have to show you the video of it.
Shout out to me.
You gonna be like,
yo, I asked her, I said, was I running fast or?
No, he was like, was I running fast or was I running slow? And I was like, both.
It felt like I took off.
He was gone. This was going.
It felt like, see, that's what She lucky I'm lit. Yo, listen. Shout out to Uncle Wayne to get one time.
Oh my God. Come on, it's too early for me to have the laughters.
You started all this. Yeah, I was hurt. My body hurt. I'm so drained right now. Y'all don't understand.
Dito, Listen, we ain't gonna keep talking about him. I ain't gonna do it to him.
Have you ever used
shout out to him because he
Caspin cream. This is not Jockey's cream. This is Caspin. What is it called? Caspin Sassin. Yo, this stuff, I put this on my thighs. Let me tell you about this stuff. We won't just rock out tonight. I put some of this stuff on my thighs, right? It's kind of like...
Flashback said his leg and feet was fast, but he was walking.
Yo, listen, time out.
It wasn't his legs and feet that was fast.
Yo, I swear I was moving. He said I took off fast.
Why you did?
I never seen the video. You didn't show me the video.
Does everybody want to see the video? I got a couple.
Hey, let's see the video then. I want to see it now. I'm tripping. I'm not tripping, but I'm tripping.
You tripping, but you're not tripping?
Yeah, I want to see what I look like. Cause I seen Sharon, he hit the home run, but I didn't get this. You know what, now that I think about it, I don't want to see nothing. Shit, because if I haven't seen it yet, you definitely not to expose me.
He was doing a fast slow. He was a fast slow runner. It was great. Listen, Ev, I need somebody out there watching this game with me. Sis, please. Make sure you come to the next one. Bring bro. We can do a podcast.
I don't need the disrespect and embarrassment.
We're there to cheer you on.
I didn't even do nothing but hit. I didn't even play the field. I just hit. But the first time I hit the ball and I had to run.
I have that in video too.
I didn't realize that. I did the stretches and everything. But when I actually took off into the
you see it?
the Jesse Owens, when I got into the Jesse Owens, I made it to first base. But once I made it to first base and I was safe, everything exploded. My groin, my calves.
Yo!
I was up there doing karate chops for my shit.
Tito, they said, can we get a courtesy?
Give me a courtesy run. I got a courtesy run, but I did pretty good. So,
The courtesy run is a pitch hitter for you guys that don't know.
Yeah, he had, after I got to first base, he had to run for me.
A pitch runner.
But we had a good.
But anyway, it was a great... Listen, it was great. I'm going to pull up the clips. I'm going to pull up some of the clips so you guys can see, but let me get through some of the stuff that we got in the lineup for tonight.
I'm not running tonight. I can't.
So listen, it is $2 Tuesdays. That's right, I said it. $2 Tuesdays. This is the podcast. I'm trying hard not to laugh. I'm sorry. I'm just had the video playing in my head. This is the podcast. That's right. I said it. PO, not pod, but PO. P.O.E. Providing official entertainment, providing official education for people on Earth. And as we know, everybody from this planet is not from this planet. I am your host, the Crimson Tempest for the night, aka Red Storm in the building. And this is the co-host for the night, Mr. El Blago, Reckless World 7.
Shout out to Reckless World 7.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate and love you guys very much. And we're going to jump into it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Drop a comment. Do not forget to hit that like button. Let us know you guys like us a little bit. You're watching. We see them numbers.
Yes, I see it's on Facebook. We going a little stupid on Facebook. And now we're on YouTube as well. We're on Facebook and YouTube as well live. So you make sure y'all check us out. It is what it is. Maybe I'm going to catch up sooner.
I got to stay out the comments.
You might as well get in the comments because right now
Flashback said he was walking like Fred Sanford, hot draws, hot.
Yeah, that shit, it hurt. When I tell you it hurt, I was walking like Caesar when we first started being able to walk.
F said you are playing DH due to old age.
Right, but
he was a designated hitter.
No, okay.
Pero, he wasn't the most viejo in the team. He wasn't the viejito on the team.
No, I wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
I looked good with my brand new cleats and my glove, and I couldn't play. I came out looking like an all-star. I had all the equipment that you need. Actually, that mouth.
Brand new. They knew it.
Brand new.
They was like, oh, he knew.
I looked brand new to sit on the side. They didn't even say nothing to me. They didn't even tell me like what I was going to do.
They handed him the book, and he was like, yeah.
I ain't know. I said, yo, can you teach me how to do the book or something? Like, shit, I ain't did the book in years. So, y'all don't understand. You gotta be here to see.
The dude came out the field and was like, who's doing the book?
He said, I gave it to him. He just said I gave it to him. I said, yeah, but I asked you to say. He said, I ain't give it to you. Know what I told you to do? Man, they was drinking on the field. Listen, my whole team, the Bad News Bears, because not before the game started, but as soon as we were supposed to do the first pitch, everybody pulled out alcohol, beer, liquor, all type of craziness.
But did you have any?
I didn't want none. I thought we were coming to play.
So there's no excuses for the video.
mercy.
Listen, the man can hit. He can hit. I will give it to him. He can hit. Yeah.
I can hit. That's all you gonna give me?
Yeah, I was reading the comment, yo. He can hit. He can.
Okay. This is so irresponsible of me. I just want to put my head down in the microphone right
In
now.
shame? You should.
Nah, just I'm so nice. I don't even care.
You should.
Yo, if you ever get the
So-
chance, Freaky Fridays. Well, I said Freaky Fridays.
You sure did say Freaky Fridays.
On Tuesdays.
All right, so we're gonna jump into it, guys. So, we watched a movie called, and I'm gonna give you guys a brief death throw over it. For those of you who haven't watched it, please go watch it. I'm not gonna do the spoiler. I will do the spoiler in depth on Thursday because this story is very interesting. So for those of you who haven't seen it, it is called The Deliverance. All right. When I tell you the mother in this movie, the actress,
Yeah.
I forgot her name already. She was phenomenal.
The bald-headed white lady.
I just said the mother, no, the mom of the movie.
That I'm thinking of the mother.
Nah, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Amazing. She gave an amazing performance. Don't act. Yes.
Can I just say something?
Hi. He's always got a womp womp.
I just want to say for the movie, for the Deliverance, right? We watched the Deliverance, and what I want to say is,
don't go into the movie. I just said with her performance. Don't do that. Let me talk about the movie first, and then you can say whatever you want to say.
okay.
Thank you. So her performance was amazing, guys. She did really, really good. I'm going to tell you guys this much. Do not, and even though some people be like, oh, I watch movies in front of, this ain't a movie you watch in front of the kids. They drop bombs like it's no tomorrow in this movie.
Yeah, this movie's different.
It was a great horror flick, but not the type of horror you're thinking. All right? So
It was niggerish.
oh my God.
That's the word.
I did not say that.
I said it. It was, if you've ever seen any of these type of movies like The Exorcist or anything, it was the black version of The Exorcist.
No, it wasn't.
You don't think so?
That's why I just told him to shut up. I'm about to mute his mic. So, the movie is actually based upon a true story. And it's based upon actual things that happened to a lady by the name of LaToya Amons. Amons. I think I'm saying that right. Amons,
yes.
However you say her name.
Amons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, why would my mouse act right now? Can I have the other one, please?
This one, here you go.
Thank you. All right, here we go. So,
this lady?
no, that's not her.
Oh.
I'm gonna bring it up for you guys right now. All right, so that's LaToya. All right, that's LaToya Amons. That's her, and we're gonna go through a little bit of the photo gallery. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but that's her. She talked about the demons that tormented her family, her and her children. Back when this happened, I believe it was in September of 2013 or 2012. This is one of the crucifixes that the father gave her. The one on the right is the one that she had. The one that he gave her, Jesus magically fell off of it. So like little things that they were trying to say. That's the father that performed one of the exorcisms. He sat her in the chair. A whole bunch of crazy stuff happened allegedly in that chair. More of the crucifixes, more of her. That's her mother. Her mother apparently was there when a lot of this stuff happened. Her children were present when this happened. Her children were possessed. Her mother, this is LaToya's mother, speaks about the different things. Her name is Rosa Campbell. She stands with her Bible at her Indianapolis home. She often reads the Bible to combat the demons possessing her daughter and her grandchildren. When I tell you guys, we heard the story, whatever. I was like, all right, this is interesting watching the movie. But then we were told it was based on a true story, right? Because I didn't watch the beginning of it. I was like, oh, it's based on a true story? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I swore it said it'd be true events because it wasn't like that exact.
Well, based on true events. However it's based upon a real story that happened. So based upon a true story.
No.
Going on.
Because okay, so like if something is based on true events, it's still based on a story that has true events, but the movie isn't. Okay, remember how? Okay, we have to say this part. Now I know when I seen the movie and the kid did the wall thing, and the Dr. Monique was playing.
Don't go into depth.
I don't want to go into depth.
But when you seen that part,
yeah, they were saying that the people, the actual people, were saying like this. They seen it. This has actually happened, and I don't know.
So, like I said, based upon a true story. The events that happen in the movie are based upon a true story. Now, when you go into depth with the LaToya Ammon story, she gave a couple different interviews about what happened to her. There was actually a Tubi movie that was made before this movie was made about her.
Okay.
I didn't see the Tubi movie. I only read about it because I looked into the history of this story. Now, the reason why I said I'm going to go into it a little bit more in depth on Thursday is because it's a lot to unpack here, and I have to keep watching, and I have to dig through some more videos to find out more information. However, I will give you guys one part because you touched base on it. One of the parts of the movie, the son is allegedly possessed by the demon and is climbing literally backwards up the wall by himself. Ain't nothing there. It's just him.
Mo said I almost watched it. We almost put it on today.
No, watch it. I watch it. It's a movie. Watch, because even you at the end when certain things happen, he was like, just the way the timing was of everything. He's like, yeah, I hear you. Like, I know you up there. So, yeah.
I felt some vibes. Yeah. I felt the vibes.
But the story about the little boy, and that's what was really interesting to me about it, is it's not just the mom saying that that's what happened.
Right.
The nursing staff was freaked. She refused to go back in that room. She said, I'm telling you what happened to me. That little boy held my hand. Mira, me da goosebumps. He gripped her, and when he gripped her, he started walking backwards, and he walked, she said, literally walked up the wall. Not like with his feet he's facing and he starts walking. He walked backwards up the wall, like crawling on it. And it petrified
you said
her.
I couldn't say none of that stuff.
You dropped the bomb already, I said. So now I'm going to go into detail about the bomb you dropped.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't imagine in real. I don't know, man. But the people.
Shout out to Ramit in the building.
Yeah, Ra in the building. Mo 3 times in the building. Flashback in the building. Dave in the building. Evie in the building. I'm on Facebook right now. A few people on Facebook in the building right now. But yeah, I just wasn't. I mean.
I don't know, y'all. I'm telling you right now, she. The
storyline.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Can I say stuff like her mother was white, and in the movie. Yeah, her mother was white in the movie, and she was a mixed child in the movie. And yeah, she was acting like a mixed child in the movie from the hood. They talk crazy to their white mother. I gotta say that part. She's talking crazy to her white mother.
Like I said, it's not a movie to watch when you got ears. Y'all don't want to hear that.
It was close to home.
It
felt like something I've seen growing up. The atmosphere of the movie, as far as the people, how the people were, the storyline. I'm still not sure if all.
Listen, she does. Glenn Close does go in. She does. And when I tell you she played a great, she was good too.
Do you really believe though that really happened?
All right, so yes and no. The same answer I gave you when you said, was I running fast or slow? Yes and no.
Matter of fact, let's do it louder.
Because I say yes and no because everyone has their own datos, and whatever they believe in is what you believe in. By all means, believe in whatever you want. It's your life. You're the one that has to answer to whoever it is. You have to answer about your beliefs, correct?
True.
All right.
True.
I believe things happened, but I do believe that the truth was stretched.
True events.
I do believe things happened. I mean, the movie, I'm not saying, oh my God, from beginning to end, that's exactly what happened, because we know, theatrics and all that stuff, it makes the movie more interesting. But I do believe that there were events that happened. However, I also heard a synopsis, am I saying that right? About the dato?
Yeah.
And about the movie. And it was a doctor giving his overall theory.
Yeah.
And he brought up some interesting points about not having to when you make certain things up and you say certain things of having to get out of rent and
Preach.
Different things that, you can blame on not having to pay bills and then get funded for them. And I'm just saying, it was a lot of stuff that he was unfolding. That's why I told you I got to do my due diligence and dig a little bit deeper into this story, because it's a lot of things that was brought up that he brought up. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been listening to Angels and Aliens.
I will say this. The landlord apparently said prior to her living there were no demonic possessions or any complaints of anything happening in the house.
So there wasn't nobody that died before him?
After she left or vacated the property was still not, nobody lived in it, but it was still there and nothing weird was happening. And they winded up demolishing the house anyway in 2016.
Did the mother of the, you remember how they said the ghost stayed there where the mother killed everybody in the house with the hatchet?
No, you're giving too much out.
How am I giving too much out? It's
for
free.
The people that didn't see it.
But it's free.
All right, so watch it. But like I said, the movie and what they said about that part right there,
based on true events.
I didn't see that part in my research.
It's that part.
I think that part was just added in for the theatrics of the movie. You understand what I'm saying?
That part of the movie,
yes.
That part. Yeah.
But I got to do my due diligence and watch some more stuff because it was interesting. It's like the Amityville Horrors.
Yeah, Amityville Horrors.
It's something like that. You know what I mean? But when you go into the Amityville Horrors, you find out the history that really happened.
Yeah, but their house don't have no history. That's
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Amityville Horror has history,
yeah.
and I need to do my due diligence and figure out, does this have more history, or were you just BSing and trying to cap and you know? He said technically it's on Netflix and they raised prices.
True indeed. Great example of but you can always have that family plan still. They haven't stopped the family.
They said, when your body churns on you there, it's only one remedy. Get a body rub using old buzzard grease.
Buzzard grease?
Old buzzard grease?
Where do you get buzzard grease from?
I never heard of that.
I've had the Caspin rub down that actually got inside my pee-pee hole because it was on my drawers. And so I've been on fire. Shout out to Caspin cream, 0.025%.
He's out of control, Ev.
She rubbed it on my thighs. She rubbed it on my thighs. I made the stupid mistake of pulling my underwear down first instead of leaving my underwear up. So then when I had to pull my underwear up, it actually went past the cream and pulled in. So when I put my underwear on, somehow, some way, Heem got some of Heem on Heem, and Heem was on fire. It was. I was on fire, bro.
So, yeah. Old buzzard grease, I guess. We're gonna try that out, Dave. We're gonna see what happens with that.
What else has been going on in this world?
That was what I was. That was the movie, I guess you could say, that was a little bit interesting that I...
Yeah, everybody's talking about the Deliverance.
Make sure you guys go watch it. It was pretty good.
And listen, she wasn't watching it.
The one chick, the main character, you know who I thought that was at first?
Who?
I thought that was Lotto at first. Bella, she looks like Lotto.
Oh, the mother?
Yeah.
Nah,
yes.
I don't really know who Lotto looks like.
Who she is.
I mean, I know who she is, but I don't really know her face.
She looked like Lotto, and I was like, is that Lotto?
That makes me.
And then when I looked a little bit more, I was like, oh, no, it's not Lotto. But she did an amazing job. It was
a great job.
I was like, okay, actress.
She reminded me of a girl in the hood with a white mom. Somebody I know. Who just the way she was acting and
somebody
talking.
I know.
Yeah, she
reminds me of somebody I know.
She was going in.
Somebody I know.
I don't know how she did it, but I don't know how that. Man, listen.
We are gonna head over.
Okay.
And talk about something else that's going on involving churches. All right. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this person who decided to add another file onto his jacket.
PDF file.
This pastor out of New Brunswick, all right, authorities in Middlesex County have charged Robbie D. Cruz Hernandez, a 61-year-old pastor from Somerset, with explicit contact and endangering the welfare of a child. The charges follow an investigation by the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office and the New Brunswick Police Department into allegations involving a juvenile victim. Cruz Hernandez, a pastor at Iglesias Pentecostal El Messias, meaning the Messiah's Church of Pentecostal, was arrested at his home without incident. He faces second-degree and third-degree charges. Officials are seeking additional information from the public. They're asking for anyone who may been a victim, knows anything about this pastor, 61-year-old Robbie D. Cruz Hernandez from Somerset, come forward and speak about what happened to you, because he's been busted. Put him exactly where he wants to be, in the limelight.
The Deliverance.
I'm just saying.
The Deliverance.
It was just crazy how I was talking about that, and then this popped up. I was like, mira,
so what did he do? He's 61 years old.
It did not go into detail about what happened. I don't care what he did, to be honest with you, because it was with a minor.
If allegedly, is it allegedly, or is it not one of those allegedly things?
I guess we'll go ahead and cover ourselves because he hasn't been convicted, so we will say he allegedly.
Charges.
But none of the stuff in here says allegedly. That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah.
They did arrest him. That's a fact. For this, that's a fact. And they're saying if you guys have any information, come forward, because there may be other victims out there. Doesn't say whether it was a female, male, how old, whatever.
Damn, Poppy.
He just did what he did. You don't even deserve that title.
Poppy damn.
No.
It's a lot of that going on in the 2020s.
Yeah, that's sad. Like, why? And the other day when we were talking and you was like, oh, okay, un PDF file. I was like, what's that? But I understand now, because, we got to protect ourselves, and certain things we cannot say on here because they like to ding us.
Yep,
so you guys know how to put it all together. He gained a PDF file onto his jacket now.
Onto his jacket.
Yeah.
Shout out to OG Homie in the building. Supposed to come up here and give me an interview 2 years ago, but
they really do be using God as a cover. A lot of pedophiles have figured out ways to mingle themselves into kids.
Christmas, Santa Claus, church.
Yeah, church, Easter Bunny suits. Oh, I'll be the Easter Bunny. Nobody's gonna know who I am.
You take your kid on the kids and some lap. Yeah, I never understood that. I mean, I got it when I was younger, but as I got older, I was like, we're actually taking our kids to go get used to sitting on somebody's lap just to take a picture for us that they don't even want to do.
Yeah,
like
half the kids are screaming inside of it. Like, no, not for nothing.
No.
I
let the little
personally have learned that.
Let the fake bunny and let the fake bunny hold you, touch you there. What's the carrot all about? Why you gotta sit on Santa's lap? Why you gotta put that glove around you? Ho, ho, ho. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
I was just waiting for you to finish. All right. So yeah, that's what I was. That was very interesting.
Middlesex County.
Maybe
we should just do one predators and violent. We got so many of them out here. We should do a whole show of predators and violent. I don't want to do that though, because you know what? Maybe we should just start doing the show called Predators. Just go around and just catch predators.
Listen, there's a couple of predators that I have seen still lurking.
Oh, they out here too. That should be in the dollar stores. They be in the dollar stores chilling.
Still lurking.
In the aisle where the dog food is at. If you ever go to Dollar Tree, they be in like where the dog food is at, right next to the pantry aisle. For some reason, I don't know what they're getting over there, but they be in there, especially in Ireland. Shout out to, well, never mind. I guess I shouldn't say shut up.
I was waiting for it because I was like, what the fuck is he shutting up? Sorry. See how he brings it out of me, y'all? I hadn't dropped the F-bomb all day.
I'm dehydrated and everything. Come on, what we got? What else? Who else we got? Who else we got, love? Who else we got out here? What else you got going on?
All right, so
in the ether.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to. I'm reading the comments.
Yeah, he's in the ether.
Listen. But yeah, shout out to that pedophile and finally getting caught, right? And finally getting caught.
Shit me.
No, seriously, and finally getting caught.
Finally, shout out to getting caught.
Yes, it's about time somebody spoke up about you.
Yeah.
Mofo.
Because you know what he is?
A bullshit? A bullshit?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Talking about spreading the word of God while you trying to touch on the little boys and little girls.
You spread the ladies.
You spreading them, yeah.
You spread the word of God.
Talking about some, we about to pray, amen. Like, no, it don't happen like that.
Kill them.
No.
And they don't even give them dudes no time.
Or say, like, nah.
They will give mad people for selling drugs. First of all, if I'm selling drugs, I'm not making you take drugs. I'm giving you something that you're looking for, but
nah, I can't do it. You know, I can go down. Can't do it.
I'm not
we're not going there.
You should get more time for taking and touching on somebody than you should get for selling marijuana or some stuff like that. You're infringing on somebody else's private rights. You're being a predator on them. Selling drugs, you're not a predator. You're just a consumer. You're just a producer of. If you can't get it, listen, insurance is high. You can't.
No, you can't do it. Not tonight. I'm not on my show.
Well, if you want some good marijuana, call out some of the friends that I know.
To what we were talking about,
okay,
which is the crazy news that's going on in the world, right? So, not too crazy, but maybe a little coincidental. Is that the word I'm looking for?
You be looking for words. I don't know why they even be looking for them, so I'm not going to say anything. But if you're looking for it, look, my darling.
So, a representative for Irv Gotti, right? Remember Irv Gotti? He had that big ass meltdown on the Drink Champs about Ashanti. Boo-hooing. Guess how I found out about her and Nelly? They walked across the stage. Okay? So, isn't it ironic that she gave birth about a month ago?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So, that means about 6 months ago, 7 months ago is when she made her announcement that she was pregnant. Because remember, she was hiding the baby bump for a while.
Right, about 6 months ago when it all hit the fan.
Yeah, she hit the baby bump for a while. Even though we knew. She didn't confirm, but we knew. It says here
what it say?
That a representative for Irv Gotti confirms the producer suffered a stroke 6 months ago. According to TMZ, a rep for Irv Gotti confirmed that the music producer suffered a minor stroke 6 months ago. His rep told the outlet, Irv has been struggling with diabetes for years, which caused him to have a minor stroke over 6 months ago. He has since changed his diet to eating more healthy. He's been successful in making a full recovery. Irv is not in a rehab facility. He is at home with his family enjoying life. This confirmation comes after WAC 100 revealed the producer's condition in a recent conversation.
Man, Irv Gotti be doing too many E-pills. That's why he had a stroke, man. He stayed on E-pills and alcohol.
He was stressed out.
He was E-pill and alcohol.
The love of his life just announced that she was pregnant by the man who stole her in the beginning.
And then he got caught with ecstasy pills. She loved ex-boys. She loved boys that do ecstasy. I'm just saying. Didn't he just get caught with like 2 or 3 ecstasy pills in Atlanta? Right after she gave birth, Nelly. She make niggas get high.
WAC 100 told on him. Said Irv was man down. Irv was man down. He crashed out. He crashed out behind it.
No, I'm not even gonna play with his love life. Shout out to you, Irv. You love it that much to get yourself a stroke, man.
Listen.
More power to you.
I'm glad you're doing better. Glad you're on the right track. And just make sure you block anything Ashanti out. So that way you can live a happy and healthy life. What? Eso de verdad? That's what happens when you start stressing and stuff like that over something you can't have. You start to look old and saggy, and he's looking like that.
You end up like Fat Man Scoop. Pass out on the stage.
Right? But rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop, because not like that. He actually was doing what he loved. He was out there performing. Crazy. He was out there having a good time. He was talking. The next thing you know, se cayó. And that was it.
You heard the vibration.
So rest in peace to him. So not crazy. Like that at all. Yes. But yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Fat Man Scoop.
Lito. That was very, very sad.
Yeah.
Now, what else do I have for you guys?
Because you gotta eat healthy.
That's why Irv said he was changing, because he's a bad diabetic, and
Yeah.
It's just sad how things happen in life. And what else was sad was this right here.
What?
We have actual footage it surfaced of the 49ers first round pick, Ricky Pearsall, however you say his name, being rushed to the hospital after getting shot during an attempted robbery, y'all. Broad daylight, yes.
Where have I been? I missed all of this stuff.
Jodido.
He got shot?
Mira. Right there. That's him right there.
Does it have sound, or is it just like that's how it is?
But I did it right here, and I don't hear it.
Yeah, I see it.
See him getting loaded into the ambulance?
Yeah.
Viste, mira, ahí me
He had a dress on?
No, his shirt is off. He has pants on.
His pants were
That's a shirt that they're holding up to his gunshot.
Yeah.
Right in the chest. Mira.
Oh, he got shot in his chest?
Yeah. Right there, see?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. That just happened. It happened in Union Square in San Francisco.
If he becomes real famous, I might have to say that this is fake. Because he got shot in the chest and they let him walk to the chair. Like they're letting him walk around with a bullet in his chest. Doesn't seem official to me.
I'm in the comments because he ain't doing his due diligence. He only got to read the comments, y'all.
What are you talking about?
So, yes, he's connecting the dots. The light bulbs did go off.
Yeah,
Women can give you a stroke, Flashback said. Shout out to my Ev, because she said, women, people. Yes, it can happen.
Yeah, people
not
are
just
women. Women are people. Women
not
are
just
people.
women.
When last time you heard about a woman having a stroke over a nigga?
Anyone can have a stroke.
When has you heard a woman had a stroke over her man?
I didn't say that that's how Irv Gotti had the stroke.
We just saying it's just men have strokes. Women have strokes too. Women stroke and give us strokes.
You know, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm not.
I'm just saying.
I can't, Ev.
Yeah, I've never heard of a man giving a woman a stroke. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I've never heard of a man giving a woman a stroke. Matter of fact, I don't even know any women.
You give us greñas, a lot of them. Que yo me debo tanto. Mira.
No matter how loud you tanto, doesn't make a difference. I don't know what you mean.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I just know you said tanto.
No, you didn't come here. You didn't come here about my greñas.
Greñas, I know what that is, but tanto. I don't know what that is.
Que tú me dio tanto. Look, a lot.
I don't know who Emilio Tanto is. It sounds like two different people. Tanto and then Emilio. Emilio Tanto. That's how you say it, Emilio Tanto. Emilio Tanto. And you have to say it stupidly, like Emilio Tanto. Emilio Tanto. I don't even know what Emilio
be trying to. He be just trying, y'all. That's what happens when he doesn't have shit for the night.
This man got shot and they let him walk to his car. I mean, to the ambulance to get in with no shirt on and bell bottoms.
Yeah, he really be trying to.
I'm just saying, it doesn't make any sense. It's not logical for you to let that man be shot in his so-called chest and then walk. It probably was a flesh wound. It was a flesh wound. He wasn't shot. He wasn't pierced. He didn't get pierced. He just got sliced with the bullet because there's no way in hell they're going to let you walk into. They're not going to. Why would they? I don't know. And he looked like he was in a black area with a lot of white people.
Really?
How old is he? Is he old? He's old? He's new. You said first round pick? First round draft pick?
How you say it?
First round draft pick.
He was a first round draft pick, yes.
Okay. Come on, let's get to New York with this guy. Because he's a fool. Eric Adams. Let's go.
So, we are going to talk about Mayor Adams. We're going to head over to New York. Right?
Yeah.
Why are we going to talk about this mayor? Because he decided, why not? Right? Why not? Because he's the mayor, he can. So why not go ahead and head down to where they keep all, not just some, you heard me guys, all of the marijuana. And he decided.
Confiscated marijuana that was confiscated, by the way.
He decided to go ahead and smell some of it.
Yeah,
you see him?
volume button.
He sniffs it. You just want to hear the music?
Yeah, I just want to hear the music. I want to hear their music.
Okay. See that? Smelling it. Says, yeah, this is what it is, guys. Thumbs up to it, right? Guess what he did, y'all? Burned it. burned it. The New York City mayor, Eric Adams, picked up a bag of cannabis to smell it. Moments before it was destroyed, Adams was celebrating a big victory in his fight against illegal smoke shops on Wednesday, August 28th, as he used a crane to move more than 4 tons of products into an incinerator at a facility in Westbury. Adams said, "We don't want it recycled back into the communities. Placing it in a landfill just really opens the door for them to salvage whatever they can. The goal is the destruction of the product."
But the product is legal, you stupid ignoramus. If the product is legal in the United States and you're taking marijuana that was illegally being sold, but it's still legal in America, why wouldn't you just take it and send it to an off-brand, police-funded, that's what they're doing anyway, and why would you just distribute it? It's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. That just was stupid to me. Like, why would you you said, how much was it? How many tons?
4. I'm about to show y'all right now.
Focus, no distractions, and grind. There are only...
Well, you guys, I can't keep playing
hit that
it
mute button.
because,
we'll play ours.
you know what I mean? Music rights and all that other good stuff, they'll flag us for it. However, that's it right there. As you guys can see, the marijuana that he used, or excuse me, that he destroyed.
Dumb. That was dumb. That just was dumb. Like, that was dumb.
You see him all on the forklift. I'm trying to see if they show the part where he actually got on the thing. No, it doesn't show it, but that's all of it there.
All that weed.
And it was because, like they said,
you could donate it to the veterans.
It was, well, all right, so what you were saying is like, why? It's legal, right? All right, so this weed, unfortunately, even though it is legal, it wasn't obtained the legal way that they want you to obtain it now. Meaning, go through the proper vendors so that way the Uncle Sam can have his hand in all of it. This is them going into the corner shops, taking down whatever they can find that wasn't properly done the way that they want it in the legalization way now. For example, I know I can go head over to the store not too far from here and go pick up what I need. But is it legal for them to sell it? No.
What store you talking about, Willis?
I can't put them on blast.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the store down the street that's legal.
No, I'm not talking about that store.
Oh.
I'm talking about the other one.
All my stores.
That I can go to and be like, yo, I need a...
I still don't understand what's the purpose of it. I mean, I get it.
But that right there is what they did. They just ran down on those different shops that had stuff like that going on, confiscated all of it, even though it was great product. They destroyed it. They had no way of telling where it came from, what was inside of it, and they felt like they didn't have time to do the research and all that stuff. So he just burned it. And I can't lie, I wish I was there when he burned it.
That was just dumb.
Yes.
That shit is dumb.
He didn't want to put it in a landfill because, like he said, people would try to rummage and salvage whatever they can. Just like when they vacate a store and throw everything in a dumpster, people go dumpster diving to dig and see what they could find. He didn't want people doing that.
He said it's dumb and they burned it. They was all high. I'm just saying, listen. To me, that doesn't make any sense it was a waste of time, a waste of being on news and doing all of that. You could have did so much more with that. You could have donated it to some type of research or whatever.
And that's not what I said, Ev. Yeah, you're right.
What
no, we're not going back to it. I'm just responding to her comment. It was correct. That's not what I said.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back because
contact for everybody. You right. Contact for everybody. Flashback. Everybody would have had contact. Everybody would have been high. Everybody would have been listen. They should have sold tickets to it. Maybe I'd have been a tester and been like, I'll tell you if it's good or not.
That was dumb. That doesn't make any sense to do that.
It was dumb to burn it. They was all high. That is a fact. I do. And
I think he probably took some home.
He said he took a whiff of the Alpo pack.
That just was dumb.
That is true. Listen, Flashback, what you're talking about, I am going to be honest with you. I did not hear about it, but you know me and my little fingers, and I'll do all of this while I'm still talking to you guys. I'm going to look it up because this is what I do on $2 Tuesdays, you guys. I do it all.
Are we looking up the Alpo pack?
Did you just say the Alpo pack?
You're not looking that up, are you?
No. That was actually Mo 3 Times that said that.
Two brothers. Oh yeah. The Granduja, the two brothers from
So here it says more tributes are pouring in from and around the hockey community after the deaths of NHL player Johnny
and his brother Matt.
Andrew. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I couldn't say it. Gaudreau.
Gardreau. I think it's Gardreau. And brother Matthew, rest in peace to them, and I'm sorry for chopping up your name, who were killed last week by a suspected drunk driver while riding their bikes in their home state of New Jersey.
Yeah, they're down there in Cowtown. They got hit, and dude said the dude's words was like, I had 5 or 6 beers before I left. Yeah, and they both of them played hockey. I don't know if you guys know anything about Gloucester County, but right where Bethel Park, across from Bethel Park, Skaters Choice skating ring, they had built an ice skating ring. So that's where they actually started at. Actually, right out here in what's that, Sewell or Washington? Sewell, right? Would that be Sewell?
You know, I don't know.
But yeah, they started out right out here. I remember when they built that out there.
That's them.
Ring, ice skating ring.
That's them guys, unfortunately.
Yeah, they were riding bikes about 10 something at night or whatever, and old boy hit both of them. Drinking out near Cowtown. So yeah, that's crazy.
Rest in peace to them. That's so sad.
Yeah.
I did not know about that.
Both brothers too. They like, yeah. He just said that.
Yeah. And they had a very, I want to also mention the turnout at the Casey Ray's the other night for Mary J. The bikers, the ride out, beautiful. They had a beautiful ceremony for her, a candlelight ceremony over there at Crystal Lake. Big turnout. It was just sad to see everything, but shout out to everybody who turned out at Casey Ray's and donated. They have reached beyond the GoFundMe and more.
Yeah, they definitely made sure.
How they're able to,
lineup.
how they're, I don't think so. How they're able, how they're able to, still help out with everything and continue to donate to help baby Liam, because like I said, it's all going to help with her and her funeral arrangements and to continue to help with baby Liam. So shout out to everybody who turned out.
Yeah, shout out to the families in the city that came and made sure that they put
everybody
that money up. Yeah.
Turned out and showed up. So shout out to everybody.
And shout out for everybody that shared the video that we did Thursday on that.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Y'all shared it. You liked it. You shared it. Sent it out. Let people know like, there's somebody around here that is speaking up. So thank you, man. Thank you guys for that, for real.
Yes. And
we're on YouTube too, by the way. I haven't even been over to YouTube. Let me go check out YouTube. Let me see what's going on YouTube. I thought you was on YouTube. You're in a book.
I don't know. Yes, I am. I don't know, Flashback, if he was a counselor. I have to do my due diligence a little bit more and dig in to find out if the drunk driver who killed the brothers was a counselor. Pop said he was a counselor.
Yeah. He was an alcohol counselor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was an alcohol counselor. Shout out to Flash for reminding that. Yeah, he actually was an alcohol, one of those type of counselors. And unfortunately, he was coming home, it was the weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And
I'm reading here too, it says the sister of the hockey player brothers who died day before her wedding. The day before her wedding. She's speaking out.
No, that's crazy, because just going back a little bit and talking about Mary J. and her stepfather passing away.
Oh,
right
yeah.
After, as a matter of fact, crazy about that.
A couple of days later, yeah. I literally opened up my thing and I'm like, yo, look. And he's like, what? And I'm like, he passed away. So
yeah. So shout out to him too, man. That's hard. The daughter.
His stepdaughter.
His stepdaughter, her boyfriend, and then he turns around and passes away right after that. And his aunt had
died just that week, a couple days before that.
Yeah, it was.
So it's a lot going on.
A lot going on, man. So.
Here it says that the sister of hockey player brothers who died a day before her wedding speaks out for the first time. Her name is Katie. I'm gonna chop up the last name, so I'm not even gonna do it. But Katie Godreau has spoken out publicly for the first time since her older brothers were killed. That's her with them. They were killed the day before her wedding.
Wow.
I can't even imagine what she and the family are going through. They were supposed to be celebrating that weekend because she was getting married. And instead, they're planning a funeral.
Riding bikes at 10:30 at night, man. That's crazy. And
like bicicletas or like motorcycles?
I'm not, with the way it was said to me, I'm not thinking motorcycles. I'm thinking just regular
like
bikes. Yeah, they were just riding bikes. I don't know. It's just all crazy. It's just crazy. This isn't a bike accident. I don't know if they were actually. Now that I think about it, you're right. I never thought about it like that. I just assumed they were both riding bicycles. When the way I seen the story, I just assumed they were riding bikes down the street and he hit them. But now that I'm sitting here thinking about it for a second, you're right. I don't know if they was on one bike together.
It says here, Johnny and Matthew were killed after they were hit by an alleged drunk driver while riding bikes in their hometown in New Jersey. So I'm going to say it was
riding. So
and they were also to be groomsmen at her wedding, set to take place the following day in Philly.
Man, I don't know if it's being older or something, but when I be seeing stuff like this now, it be driving me crazy. It's too much. It's just too much. That's why we know we blessed, man. We were talking about other people and other things, but you gotta look at your life as blessed. When you're ready to complain and argue and fight with people around you, I think we're actually. I know my family is blessed. I don't care what we seem like we might be going through. We're blessed.
I know that's right.
So shout out to blessings. Let's just give a shout out to blessings.
For real, because life is too short.
That cold can that looked like the mountains turned red. That motherfucker hot as hell.
First of all, my mountains are still blue.
Niggas, they not blue. They like
that's blue.
They like purple now.
First of all, second of all, he be hating, bro.
Yeah, I'm just surprised we made it this long.
He be hating. Why?
Because
I'm running it.
Nah, not even,
Tuesday night.
You good at running it. Listen, I should have just listen. I'm just saying. I'm surprised I even made it this long.
We are very blessed.
Shout out to Flashback.
Shout out to Winnie Boo.
Shout out to Winnie Boo.
Listen, shout out to Winnie Boo. Oh my God, I gotta tell you guys. All right, I have a problem.
What's that?
And it's okay. I've accepted that I love to eat.
That ain't a problem.
That's a big problem. I love to eat a little bit too much. And shout out to Winnie Boo because she makes these cakes. And she knows, Jules.
How you make a cake that as soon as you put the fork to it, it just fall, it just crumbled to dust?
It didn't crumble to dust.
It was good though. It was good, but that thing crumbled. As soon as you touched it, it crumbled like something out of
Second of all,
Mummy.
This coconut pineapple cake. I don't even like coconut shavings. I do not like them.
Coconut shavings?
That's what is in the top of the cake. It's called coconut shavings.
Just checking what you said. Shavings.
Right? Or what is it called?
Yes, no, you're right. I was just.
It's something different.
Sorry,
are you being funny?
No, I'm not. I was just.
Yeah, coconut shavings.
Yeah, shavings. Yeah, it's coconut shavings.
What I said wrong?
No, I'm just saying like coconut shavings.
Y'all know how he is.
That was just.
Did I say it wrong, y'all?
How do you shave it? How you shave a coconut?
You can do coconut shavings.
Okay, that was. I know. I was just wondering how you was. Okay. Coconut shavings. Is it really called coconut shavings though? I'm trying to look at what would they call it? Coconut shavings. Coconut shavings.
Coconut flakes. Thank you.
Flakes. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, sis.
It didn't fit right. Coconut shavings.
It's a shaving of the coconut. You just.
Coconut shavings.
Anyway.
Okay.
That cake fell apart.
It was okay.
It was so good.
We haven't seen Mo 3 times in a while. Is he?
Mo 3 times?
Yeah, he even came and got none of Winnie Boo cake. None of that stuff. Shout out to Mo 3 times.
It's just more for me to eat because that cake was delicious. And the one before it, the cinnamon one.
Yo, for Memorial Day, she made French fries and hot dogs. I'm not eating the glizzy. I'm just saying.
I did. I had 3 of them. I don't care. I love to eat. I don't care. And I have French fries.
Not eating the
put
glizzy.
it in there like a sandwich.
Like, no, I'm not. Sorry. But she did make Italian turkey sausages.
And he ate them all?
I dogged them joints. The turkey sausages was like that.
I get most of he's eating. And then Ev said he's hibernating.
I know he is. He probably fat. He probably fat right now. He ain't been on that. He been on that Peloton.
We didn't even talk about our weekend. We had a good time. He had a lot of driving to do, but we had a good time. We went to the city. Shout out to Nisi. She came down and chilled with us for the weekend. Had a great time with her. Tito took it to the casinos. Nisi was doing her thing. We had a good time.
She didn't do shit. She lost.
She didn't win, but she had fun.
But you know what? You know what she did do that? Actually, I can't lie.
What?
It soothed me.
Yes.
She wanted to go down to the beach.
That
the
was
actual
so
beach
much
to go
fun.
see the water. And I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, okay, come on. You know what I mean? Cool, let's go. Took my shoes off, walk, make sure I didn't step on the hyperthermic needles and anything in the sand. So I got finally when I got to the water, because I was worried about stepping on something. That's all I was worried about. But I finally got to the water. I can't lie though. Standing there next to the water, listening to the ocean. Man, that was a beautiful feeling. It was serene. It was just hearing the crashes of the water, watching it. It brought back
a lot of good memories.
Nah, I was gonna say memories.
You said tú me hablaste que eso fue a lot of good memories.
You wasn't in them if I was thinking about them anyway. It wasn't like I was saying like that memories. I don't even remember any memories of the beach, to be honest with you.
You be.
No, I was just saying just the fact of listening to the water and just the movement. Like you know how you listen to like whatever. I don't even. Okay, so.
My little dog, pudgy? Yeah.
My dog is horny. She's humping everything. Okay.
She sure did, and I said that too. Flashback.
What?
I said that.
She needed a break.
Yeah. I did. I said that, and literally what you said in that text, I literally said to him.
Yeah, she did need a break. That's why I said that when she made us go down to the beach, when she went to walk down there, we walked down there. I didn't want to, but when we got down there, I realized how happy I was that we actually did, because it had been a while since I actually went down to the water and just experienced. Sometimes we take things we somehow taking things for granted, not realizing like some of the beauties that surround us. So when I went down to the ocean, yes, I had a moment. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with man having a moment. I had a moment. Did you have a moment?
Nope, you wasn't in it. So on to the next.
I scratched your back, I think.
On to the next. What I was talking about, guys.
Nothing. What? I really wanted to talk about so many stuff, but
You what? You have plenty of time.
No.
It's $2 Tuesday.
Yeah,
There's no time limit tonight.
I don't think that Kamala Harris, she's not going to win.
Oh, speaking of, sorry, I was drinking my Blue Mountains. Speaking of the presidential race.
Yes.
I had seen something that I said, smart move, Trump. Smart move.
What was that?
I'm going to pull it up.
Okay, pull it up.
So, Mr. Donald Trump, he's been having his battle with, when he does the speaking and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know how like he be in front of all the people and then he like maybe somebody introduces him, maybe somebody brings him out.
Yeah.
All right. So, at his latest battle a couple days ago, 3 days ago, guess who he brought out, y'all? And had me like, what?
He had them Puerto Ricans lost their damn rabbit ass.
Damn,
mind.
bro, can I do the hype up and then lead into it without you just blowing my shit? About to mute your mic. A lot of people, like I said, smart move on his behalf. He decided to bring out AA, Anuel. For those of you that don't know, you guys know who that is. Anuel. Everybody knows who he is.
What is he saying? Give us like a 4 bars of something he's saying that we all know.
He doesn't have four bars that are
or like a hook or something.
Oh wait, Karol G. Es amor un secreto que nadie se
yeah, that song.
Everybody knows his thing. He be like, ooh.
But okay, so what happened though? What? Okay.
Anuel came out in full support of Donald Trump, and guess what he gave Donald Trump?
You better get on his side.
And guess what he gave Donald Trump?
What?
A hat that said,
"Make
you
Puerto
ready?
Ricans great again."
Make Puerto Rico great again. Swear to God. I swear. Mira, right there.
I was playing.
The hat in the left, the red one says "Make America Great Again," but the hat in the middle que Anuel gave him says "Make Puerto Rico Great Again." Yes,
Shout out to him.
Yep.
Shout out to him. Word.
Yes, listen, Ev, I feel you. I'm with you 1,000% on what you just said. After what he did to Karol G and the Dominican chick, listen, I fully agree with you. I get it. Trust me, I do. But it was a smart move on his point, because even though Anuel did what he did to Karol G, even though he did what he did to Jalen or whatever, however you say her name, the fans don't care. On his end, the fans don't care, because if his fans cared, he wouldn't still be on the level that he is right now.
It's personal relationship. We don't know these people. You don't know what really happened.
They love his music still. They bump his music still. Just like Tekashi 6ix9ine. How many people are sitting? I'm serious. How many? No, hear me out. Just like Tekashi 6ix9ine, a lot of people didn't agree with what he did. A lot of people hated what he did, but a lot of people still bump his music. He's still making money. He's still getting it.
That nigga broke now. He cut his dreads. He cut his hair off. He's back to rapping again. Yeah, he's tapped. He's gonna die. They're gonna kill him when his money runs out. Sorry about that guy. They're gonna get you.
So, like I was saying, just like him, all right? A lot of people don't care about what he did in his past. They care about what's going on right now. And right now, he's it. And he's supporting Trump. He made a major statement by coming out there. He made a major move by doing that. And a lot of people are in support and running with Anuel's decision to back Donald Trump. And why not make Puerto Rico great again? That's what he said.
That was catchy.
It was very, very catchy, and he came out in full support of him. A lot of people had some comments, because as you see, Anuel has that big old chain on, ¿verdad? So in one of his deaths, he put the chain, he took his chain off and lo puso on the vice president. He put it on the vice president. The vice president has that.
Kamala?
No, not him. The dude that's running for the vice president.
Vance.
Él lo tenía. It was big as hell. But
Kamala's not gonna win. I mean, she can,
so
but
why I said that was because the popularity vote. A lot of people are going. No, I'm saying that because a lot of people are going for. So, for example, Kamala, you brought in Megan Thee Stallion, and you had her shaking her tongues.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying? Like
Quavo, Beyonce didn't show up for you.
They didn't do the
celebrity wise. You just it's not
what I'm saying is his moves, Donald Trump's moves, are very strategic and very well timed. If that makes sense.
They can't compete with him. Care who's right or wrong, they can't compete.
I never said I was a Trump supporter, and I don't say I'm a Kamala supporter. I am for the people, and whichever one is going to be for the people is who I am for.
Yeah, well, neither one of them are for the people. Totally for the people, but looking at what's been happening lately, I can't wait to this debate next week.
You know what I want?
What you want?
Do your job.
Shitting me.
That's it. Do your job.
I was tired.
The comments. It's not hard, Poppy, but I mean the comments is blowing up.
Yes.
What happened?
No, I mean, listen.
What happened?
She thinks Trump is gonna lose. I don't see how Trump is gonna lose, because the only reason why I say this is because everything about Trump thus far has been what it's been. We've had Trump for the last, I want to say 10 years. We had him for 4 years. We had him before he got in, the 4 years. The whole 4 years he wasn't the president. And now maybe the last 8 years or so, right? What I'm saying is...
That was funny, Mo.
What?
He should have thrown the hat at him like he was throwing the paper towels at the people.
Listen. He said Donald Trump had the Hulk. Listen, Trump is going to win right now. What I'm saying is Kamala has no policies. She has no policies, and when she says little things like, if you make me the president, as if she hasn't been the vice president right now and for the last 4 years. So it's kind of confusing, like, how can you be the vice president and say you're going to make something happen that you haven't made happen the 4 years you've been in office? Now when you get in office, you're going to make it happen again? No. And then I told you they were going to do her record. They'd improved her record as a prosecutor, what she did as a prosecutor. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna win because she's not a business person.
I'm sorry, guys. I was catching up in the comments, but. Ev be going in.
She loves
and
Kamala,
his face
man.
was priceless when I said 6'9".
Kamala.
His face was like.
Yeah, Kamala's cool, but she's a happy drunk.
Like I said, santo. No,
she's a happy drunk. She giggles too much, and she doesn't take anything serious. And because she keeps going for it, if she was black, she would have to fight for a black vote. And so before we haven't even gotten the policies with her, she hasn't gave a policy about nothing.
She's the vice president, not the president.
That's my point. She's the vice president. Right now she's the vice president, not her going for president. That means she's actually the vice president right now. She's done nothing for 4 years. Why would you be? I get that you don't want Trump in, but why would you be quick to throw her up there just because of that with no explanation? She's done nothing for 4 years, and now she's telling you she's going to do something. If you give her 4 years. She's in the White House already. She's been there, so she hasn't done nothing.
You know what I seen that somebody had put up when Obama was talking? Obama has said, we don't want another 4 years of that. And guess what they put up after he said that? It was obviously a meme. They cut it or whatever, and it was like, you're right. We don't want another 4 years of, and it was a whole bunch of clips of Kamala with the.
Because people keep forgetting. People keep forgetting where we're talking about her being the president. She is the vice president. All I think is like. She said you can't erase this orange man. Listen, man.
No, she said. Because you dare to vote for a race. She said vice presidents don't have much to say. We all know that. Stop acting like you don't know that.
Why? I think that
vice presidents don't have much to say.
Who was the vice president of Obama? Biden.
He said, and Mo said,
had a lot to say.
Mo said, seriously, she's been talking issues for a month now and campaigning.
Yeah, true indeed. But what issues has she been talking about that she hasn't spoken on? We want to get to her policies, not the same policies that she has been talking about. The border, if she's been the vice president for 4 years and she's talking about what she's going to do at the border when she ain't did nothing for 4 years, if they didn't let her do nothing as a vice president, what do you think they're going to do as a president?
Her first day in office, what she was going to do was focus on middle-class families.
Oh, what she said last time, she was going to focus on reversing the Roe versus Wade bill and make sure that women have the right to do that. She said that 3 weeks ago. So her first things are always coming out. And Donald Trump does the same thing. I'm not saying that she's a fool on her own. They're both. But at least with him, we know what his track record is.
Because she was the vice president, not the president, leave my sister alone. I bet she will receive the popular vote, which she just became black recently. Not important. Black. 270. F said, what did Biden do when he was vice president? Question mark. Nothing. What did Mike Pence do as a vice president?
Don't say he did nothing if he spoke against Trump. He spoke against Trump, so at least as a vice president, he held some type of...
the border Caesar, I don't know, I guess.
The border czar. Yes, she has been the border czar. She actually has been down in the Panama Canal, not the Mexican border, though.
But I mean, if the question is that what did Biden do as vice president?
He did a lot as vice president. We kept seeing his damn face and him talking. But what I'm saying is, it's not so much. I understand what they're saying.
And didn't Trump say vice president isn't important to him?
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Again, I don't want to use Trump against Trump because we already know where he stands. But I'm saying, as far as if you're looking at it from a collective standpoint, Trump has been the president for 4 years. And then he hasn't. People keep forgetting. When you keep blaming Republicans for the 4 year he was in, Democrats have been running it for the last 18 years? 16? So you had Obama for 2 years, then you had Trump, and then you've had Biden. So out of the last 16 years, 12 of them have been run by Democrats. What are you complaining about? You can't make everything about Trump, even though we've been running it for the last 12 years as a Democrat.
Do you know any policies that Biden passed as president?
Any policies that he's passed as president? Individually policies? Yeah, but nothing that really matters to me at this very moment. But talking about the welfare, talking about the welfare, what they were doing for welfare and whatever. It was on the top of my head. I can't run it down to you. I couldn't do it with Trump either. Either way, I'm saying the president. We're a Democratic presidency right now.
Mo, you know the number.
Yeah, tell the number. I didn't call. He called a regular number. I ain't even putting it up.
You know the number. Call that man line.
But yeah, what I'm saying again, people keep getting. I'm not. Listen again. Don't tell me to vote. If your only purpose is to vote for Kamala is because you don't like the orange man, that's not politics. That's emotional politics. But we start talking about, like, what is it that you don't like about, what is it that she's bringing to the table? Just tell me, what is she bringing to the table for you?
Well, they said that one of the policies that you said that she doesn't have is a policy that You said that she don't have any policies, but you did speak on a policy that she says she's going to go ahead and
No, I know she has policy. She hasn't. Listen, can't nobody right now pull up and please break down what policy that she's spoken on that she hasn't said in VATS already. She hasn't done any politic breakdowns, and the ones that she's done, she's been looking like a damn fool. She's going in circles. I'm just saying, when it's time for this debate,
not what he said. What did he do? Let's not talk out our butts. Y'all gonna make me call in emotional.
Who do?
Sis is going in.
Who do? What did who do?
She said, "What did Biden do?"
What did he do?
Not what he talked about. What did he actually do as policy?
I don't know. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do?
And it only took Trump 4 years to destroy 12 years of work. That's what Flashback said.
But that's what I find crazy. So then before that...
Did you read Project 2025?
We did this already. All you gotta do is watch the podcast. We did that 15 times already. You gotta watch us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, just not a half hour before you come on. But yeah, we have done 1,000 of those already. At the end, we've done the Project 25, and he said he's not. She said he's not. The politics and the conversations of both of them is cool. All I'm saying is, if you ask me who I think is gonna win, right now, I'm not voting. But if you ask me who I think is gonna win, I'm gonna say based off of what I've been seeing, both sides. Right now, I told you 1 minute Kamala's having a great session a week, and then Trump will have a great session, and now we're getting to the point where they have to debate. And what I can see as far as the conversation is, Kamala does the same thing that Trump does. I actually had the clips. I was just going to do it last Tuesday, but we didn't do it. But I can show you the clips. She's doing the same strategies, and their own people are saying she's out-Trumping Trump. Right?
She said you definitely didn't read it then. Mo said he hasn't.
What? Hasn't read what? 2025? I don't read it. I've showed it to you. Just go back and watch like the last 4 videos. We broke the whole 2025 down. We broke down the Agenda 47. We've done these things already. We've done these things. We've been here. You guys got to catch up with us. Tap into the old videos. Hit the like button and subscribe and share it to tell a friend.
That's the video.
We did it all. We've done the videos already. I'm just saying, I'm not, again, I tell you, if from the outside.
But listen, the phone lines are open. Call in if you would like. We love it.
You know
the number.
Phone, you got special privileges to call this line because I didn't even put the number up. You got privileges. But I'm just saying, like, I don't see it right now.
She said, I don't want a racist.
Well, I don't want a racist either. Unfortunately for black people, like most younger black people, were looking and going, well, he wasn't a racist until he became president. They bring up remember the Central 5?
Park he's Central Park 5? People like you don't vote but complain.
Right. If I don't vote, he wins. That's what sounds stupid. If I don't vote, so if a Republican doesn't like Trump and they don't vote, that means that Trump still wins? You see the stupidity in that? If I don't vote as a black man, I'm going to help Donald Trump win because I'm supposed to vote black. And that's the problem. You want me to vote black. You ain't telling me why, what it is you're voting for. You just want me to vote because she's quote unquote black. And I'm going, well, damn, from watching papers and going back and looking, I'm watching her to play black role, but why was black people don't play black roles? Black people are black. So when you do your campaign, you want to go against dickhead Donald Trump, and the first thing you do is bring out the girl who wants to twerk at your pape, you don't make no sense. You went to the ghetto of black people, not intellectual black people. You didn't go for the intellectual blacks. You went for the ghetto damn ratchet ass hoes that want to see this dirty ass girl up here shaking her ass for what? At your campaign? For what? But not one policy does she speak on. She talks about what she wants to do, but let's give a breakdown of your policies, right? Let's just get a breakdown. We don't like, if we say Trump has the 2025, we're going to call those his policies. Okay, we know what they are. Agree or not agree, let's just say we know what they are. What are hers? Nothing that has been new. The same thing she could do as a vice president that she didn't put. If she can't do nothing as a vice president, nothing as a vice president. You can do something as a Secretary of State. You can do something as these people, all these different positions and things, but as a vice president, now she can't do anything. I thought this was man and woman were equal and all this type of stuff. She can't do nothing as the vice president. She wasn't heard of. Nobody talked about her.
The phone lines are open. Listen, the chat is blowing up.
Hold on.
I love it, but call in.
Hold on. Let me connect this. Hold on for a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. I hear her.
She's in fire over there. Let me connect this.
Let me connect this real fast. Let her get it.
Tú me tienes mi llave emprendida.
Okay.
You said so much.
Evie, you're on.
You've been saying so much, but not so much. You have covered all of those right-wing talking points, sir, and they're all BS and Bologna. They are. You don't You don't know what you're talking about.
So give us some
You
clarity.
don't.
Give us some clarity. No
Yeah,
problem.
I don't.
Give us some clarity on what I should be speaking on.
I don't
We're
know.
listening.
First of all, you're like, you don't know her policies or anything like that. If you don't know her policies, that's on you, sir. The shit's all over the news. She's done her little interviews.
Mm-hmm.
She's talked to, and
But I mean, you're online right now, and you have the
she's been
opportunity to
campaigning,
tell us. I don't
and
know
she's
him.
she's
I don't
been
know
talk-
him.
Like
You have the
exactly,
opportunity
you
to tell
don't.
us. Tell
And
us.
that's why
No,
I'm calling up.
tell us the policies. Help me out. Yeah,
But
there
you
we go.
don't know the policies. But you're up here talking.
Well, can you
shit
tell me the
like you do.
policies? Can you at least tell me the policies after you do all the telling me what I don't know? I agree
can
with
give
you. What's the policies?
I can give you three. I can give you three off my head.
Okay, let's go.
She was going to give $5,000 for people having their child. She's going to give a $25,000 tax credit for first-time home buyers. There's one right now in Washington Post where she's pitching a new $50K tax benefit for the middle class. So that's just like regular shit. But
Yeah,
like,
I'm
that's
saying,
like
but
I'm saying, like,
oh, yeah.
I understand that you're on here, you're talking about politics, but please, and I understand it's your opinion and everything, but you are really just re-vomiting up right-wing talking points.
Isn't that what they do in the left wing for Trump? They do the same thing. So again, you gave me three policies about her giving out 5,000, 25,000.
No. There's a difference. There's a difference. I'm going to tell you the difference between the left-wing talking points and the right-wing talking
Okay, let's go.
The left wing is going to give you some shit where you can actually Google and see those stats, see those numbers, see that pie chart. I'm probably muted right now. Am I muted?
No, you're not muted.
Unlike you, we don't do that over here.
But I mean, but I will. So sometimes I just got to mute ignorance. But you will see pie charts and
Well, since we have to mute ignorance, I think I would go ahead and mute him just to say that that's not how you should do politics. Here you go.
right. What you'll see on the right side is, what you'll see on the right side is, she just blatant lies. Just shit that you can fact check. And like, yo, they're lying. They're framing this.
Explain it to the people that don't know. I'm asking you to use your intelligence to explain to the who's ever listening. Because again, you said I'm speaking out my ass, and I'm not even arguing with you. I'm going. Give us
No. Yeah, I mean the fact, like before I even called in, the reason why I called in is because you're spreading right-wing talking points that are absolutely false. And then you're saying that they both have talking points, which is true, but one side has true talking points and the other side has fictional talking points.
What is her talking points that are true? You gave me three things that she spoke about money-wise for middle class.
You just asked me to give you policies, and I gave you three policies.
I agree with you. I just said you gave us three.
And now you want more.
No, I'm not asking for more policies.
I know.
And that,
I'm
asking in regard, my regard is asking, okay, because I don't want to get into I'm not on either side, so it don't make a difference to me. So I don't want to take you down that rabbit hole with me. I don't care. But what I'm saying, right? That's why I didn't want to do that with you. But my thing is, what I'm saying is this, right? When as far as her coming in, I've watched her speeches, I watched her talk, and when I'm watching her to come in to be she's already the vice president. She's up there. She's been there. When I hear her talking about when I become the president, what I'm going to do with the border, what I'm going to do, in my brain, I'm going, but you're the VP.
Right,
so
you're the VP now, because that's a right wing. Because that's a right wing talking point.
I'm saying
that's
this.
No. I'm saying it's a right wing.
Okay.
I'm saying you're saying that because you've been saying it is my position that you are right now on P.O.E. cast just re-vomiting right wing talking points, including this one right now.
Okay, so
about her being VP for 4 years.
Can you clear up what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me clarify. Let me clarify why it's obfuscation. And it's just manipulative. It's disingenuous, this question. And the reason why it's disingenuous is because that question, nobody ever gave a fuck about what the vice president did before now. Nobody cared when President Gore was running. It wasn't, what did you do in these 4 years or whatever, because people already know. If you talk about the Biden-Harris administration for the last 4 years, obviously, you're not going to feel it because, yes, grocery prices are higher now. That's because your president 4 years before had the money rolling and fucked it all up on COVID. But I digress. So you're not going to hear about the economic recovery that they had to overcome for us to just be having a $25 steak instead of an $80 steak right now. Okay. But then at the same point, you can't blame the Biden administration for shit like gas prices, and grocery prices,
Who do
because
you
that's
blame for
another
that?
right-wing talking point. Yo, I blame the people. Like, remember when we were talking about the trickle-down method, and you were like, oh, I agree in trickle-down method, because if you have a good CEO, then they'll be good to the people. Well, obviously, you don't have good CEOs. That's why we have inflation. Another point of inflation that was caused by a president was Donald Trump and his trade war with China. It hurt the farmers, buddy. And Donald Trump gave money to the farmers, but he didn't give money to none of the black farmers got any of that good paperwork to go through for them for somehow. The Biden-Harris administration saw that was an issue and got those people their money. And now the right wing is saying, well, oh, look, they just gave black people money for that. That's not what we're going to do. That's racist. But you would never talk about that on your show.
Why
We'll
not?
just talk about
I just let you do it. If I was against what you're saying, I wouldn't even let you speak it. I would block you out.
You can't.
Why would I?
You
But I would
can't.
not stop you from
The
doing
reason
that.
why you can't do it, and the reason why you can't do it, is because honestly, I don't believe that you're remotely really interested in politics at all. Like, interested enough to actually do a little Google search here or a little watch this video as opposed to just watching this stream of reels that you're seeing on your algorithm.
Okay, can I say
You need
something?
to
Let
go
me know
to
when I
your
can speak.
history, delete all your history, and start fresh with your algorithm, sir.
Can I say something, if you don't mind?
By all means.
Okay, so let me say this, right? No, I don't believe in the vice president or the president, because I understand that if they get put in those positions, they handle out agendas that are already there, right? So me, as a grown-ass man, old enough to realize I've been living long enough to understand what my parents taught me, what happened before then in past and history, and legitimately, we are in a place that is a company. The United States of America is a company. So you can use all that freedom of me and me, thee, thy, they. But America is a company. So when we talk about inflation, we're saying it was Trump's fault that we have inflation. So I'm just saying, well, we're in 2 wars right now. And so that money going out is not causing inflation, because I don't remember Trump having the war. So I get Trump has messed up or he's done things, but the problem is I'm not hearing what the Democrats have messed up and done things. We're blaming Trump for everything. For the 4 years he was in, we're blaming him for the 12 years of existence. We're blaming him for Obama time too. We keep blaming.
Bro, those bombs and shit are for sale. We're not giving people billions of dollars in cash.
We just gave them $3 billion. We gave them $300 billion that we forgot we owed Ukraine.
You don't get, that's not in cash.
It doesn't make a difference when cash doesn't have any
make a
value.
difference.
No,
It
cash
does
has no
make a
value.
difference, because
Cash
you
has
know
no
what?
value. Okay,
You're
go
gonna
ahead.
you might get that, but guess what? This government contract's going to this little fucking company in fucking Ohio to make earplugs for these
How
people.
many- how
Or
do
for
the
these
companies
people
get
over in
paid?
San Diego
But
to
do they
send
get-
them paper plates.
But do they get
And
paid?
And those they're American companies, and they get paid by the government, bro.
So they get
No
paid.
government contracts.
But if they're getting paid. That's
The
all I want to know.
government pays them.
Don't say it's
The
not about
military-
money. Don't say it's not about money if they're getting paid.
I didn't say. I said they're not getting cash. It's not like a lot of people
Cash,
have it under.
credit, cash or credit makes a difference now? Come on, cut it out.
Let me explain. Because a lot of people have a vision. They get emotional, and what they see is big bags of cash getting bought over to people, and it's not like they're giving the Ukrainian or the Israeli people $300 billion in cash. There's people over in Colorado making missiles and bombs that are worth a certain amount of money. You know how it is. When you're on the street, you have marijuana. You might sell this pack for $50, and the cops get you. They put it on the table, all this, and they're like, "Look at this. We got all this drugs, and it's got a street value of like $20,000." When you and I know it's not that. And that's how those contracts
If
go.
America
So
says
when we
they
send-
owe
when we send-
$300 billion
when we
to
send
Ukraine.
when we send American-made weapons over there that has that amount of value,
And we
that's
still owe-
American people making those weapons. We get paid. The American people get paid to make those weapons over there. The people who send that shit over there get paid to make that money go over there.
So besides
There's
them
little
getting paid,
earmarks over there.
I get that they're getting paid, but then we're talking about the $300 billion that Ukraine was missing, that you or 300 million, whichever one it was, that was missing.
I don't know. Donald
I've
Rumsfeld
said
said
plenty
that
of
the
research that she's
Pentagon was
done, and
missing
she's definitely done the
the-
research to go against a man who hates black people and minorities. Someone who thinks that we are less
He
than a
black people are
man.
minorities.
But here we are talking to black men who truly think this racist is worried about their family.
I'm not worried about whether he's racist or about
And what I'm gonna
no. But to be
what
fair,
I was gonna say is
don't think Joe
he is
Biden
not a Trump
or Kamala
supporter.
Harris
Understand
is
that.
gonna be like
I'm
that
going to
either.
repeat it, and I'm going to say it loud. I'm going to say it one more time, and I'm going to say it so everyone can hear it. He is not a Trump supporter. He
Either
is
one.
not a Kamala Harris supporter. He does not support neither one. So because he does not support neither one, he will dig into both.
of them.
He just so happened to be talking about Kamala
I
today
just
when you
did
guys
Trump.
were listening. And if you guys listen to our other shows and do your due diligence and
Yes.
hear stuff that we speak
Yes.
about before, this conversation wouldn't really be happening the way it's going right now, because you guys would also know we do the same thing. We're gonna say it. We do the same thing to Trump. So if you guys did your due diligence and heard other ones, you guys would understand
That's
that
all
this
I'm
is
saying.
just so happened that you guys
Just
are catching
talking.
it when we're
Yeah.
talking about something that
Good
happened with
con-
Kamala
good
Harris.
conversation.
We are not Trump supporters.
That's
He
no problem.
is
I
not
get
a
it.
Kamala Harris supporter. And like I said, I am a
It's great.
supporter of the people. I support the people. Whether it is Kamala doing for it's Trump that is doing for the people. I am support of the people. I am not in support of just because, and let me tell you, if it was a Spanish woman up there, Spanish, that does not mean that because I am Spanish, automatically I'm voting for her because she's Spanish. No, listen. No, the same way. No, we're going to mute him now. No, mute him. Mute him, because the same way that I gave you the platform and I let you speak and say what you wanted to say, I interrupted not once. So let me do
I don't
mine.
even know where you're coming from with this.
What
What do you mean? Because if you were listening,
I would stop you there. I don't care what type of supporter you are.
So then what are we talking
so
about?
then why are you talking? You right there, that comment right there made ass sense. It made ass sense.
Hold on.
No, if
Go
you
ahead.
let me
What you
answer,
say? Go ahead, go.
the reason why I
Hold on. My bad. I muted. My bad for a
from the
second.
beginning, I said, do your due diligence and rewind the show back. I told you the reason why I came on here is because he was talking bullshit.
Yeah,
That's the
I heard that was your reasoning.
And I did my due diligence, and my due diligence is to read the comments and comment to everybody. And you guys are correct having a conversation, and why can't I be a part of the conversation?
why not?
Hello, you are on our show tonight. Our show.
get it.
So therefore, both hosts will be talking. So therefore, I'm gonna talk.
Okay, let's dial us down. Let me mute Storm real quick. Okay, hey Mo, listen.
Every time.
Okay, so listen.
It's a lot
Okay,
of
hold on.
emotions
Just
here.
stop for a second. Let's stop for a second.
They on an emotional
Okay.
mood
Just
over
listen
there
for a
in that
minute.
household.
Listen. What I'm saying is, we're here. That's what I'm saying to you, right? This is the thing, right? This is what I've noticed. This is what bothers me so much, right? Because even the conversation, right? If I keep from the door, I keep saying, I keep saying, there's no reason for me to talk about Trump. We already know what he is. Right? We all really realize
No,
that.
obviously you
let me
don't.
see again. Now you're quick to stop. You're quick to say that I don't, but you're not quick to listen. You have to use both your ears before your mouth this time. I keep saying it, but you're feeling. You're allowed to have your feelings, but you still have to respect what I'm saying.
We're not talking about emotions.
No, listen to what I'm trying to explain to you. We can't do. It seems like you actually want to argue. I just want to I don't want to argue.
Emotions is crazy tonight. The emotions that are on this show tonight is crazy.
Be generic with it.
My generic shit has always been the same. My generic statement has been the same. There's nobody that you can, besides what you're saying now, there's nobody you're going to call and say, there's nobody you're going to call and say that I believe or I follow Trump or Kamala. What you've been hearing me saying is I don't believe in neither one of them. So when we get back to the basis of me,
that's not
I'm just
what he
saying,
said,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying to the basis of me, but I'm talking, let me finish saying what I'm saying to him because I can't read the comments. What I'm saying to him is from day one, I told you, I don't believe in either side because I know that the president is not changing nothing. It's just the person who's going to steer the car for us while we're going. This car is already a Tesla car. It's going where it needs to go. We're complaining about who's going to sit in the seat and have the conversation while we're going through these next 50 years because it's the same situation. We're talking about Trump the same way we talked about Bush, the same way we talked about Clinton, the same way we talked about Obama. Yes, and what I'm saying is no matter what you're crying and complaining about, again, a woman can't tell me, as the vice president that you're fighting for the women's rights and this, that, and the third, and you're going to make a change if you couldn't make one as a president, as a vice president, the same way with Biden, the same way with Trump. I'm saying every president. You're not. You see where you say right wing. I said as well. I said as well as Trump. I said as well as Trump. That doesn't make me right wing.
But they only listen with half of their brain right now because anything that you say that comes Trump at all, look how fast he got lit up. Listen to him right now.
I can't hear him.
Where's it? Yeah, give me one more thing they said about Trump that's not true.
I didn't say. That's my point. You're not listening.
He doesn't.
I said everything about Trump is true. I said this. The charges, everything about him, I said is true. So there's no need.
Yeah, well, I just called him to let you know about the shit that's not
true. The problem is you're not. The problem is I didn't say what I didn't. What I'm trying to explain to you is
as well as others.
And
what I'm trying to explain to you is that the reason why I called him first is that if you don't give a fuck about one either way, then you should not even fucking talk about it.
Why don't I have the right? Now you're gonna take freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech is being taken from us. I'm sorry, Harris. Is it? Is that part of her policies too? Freedom of speech is gone now?
That's what you're saying. I shouldn't be able to talk.
Right wing shit right there.
But no.
You know why? Because you just did some left wing shit right there. Because you just did some left wing shit, so I did some right wing wit to counter it. Because I need you to understand that what you just said was out your ass.
No. I mean, no.
You're calling it right wing, left wing.
If you don't care about it, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
What do you mean?
You really shouldn't. If you don't care about it.
No, I don't care. I don't know what I don't care about.
If you don't care about it, you shouldn't also repeat stuff that are lies without even properly researching it.
What did I? Okay. What did I say that was a lie?
The questions that you are asking are right.
What is the lie?
But what was the lie? What was the lie?
And I answer all of them.
No. What was the lie? What did he say that was a lie?
That's all the question is. That's all the question.
It's a straight question. What did he say that was a lie? The same way you guys wanted to know what policies that he was talking about for Biden. What did he say that was a lie?
I'm sorry for calling you a liar. I'm just saying that it was very manipulative.
I know I wasn't mad. I'm just saying
that's manipulative. Because for you to ask that you don't know 3 policies, what are you asking for policies? Shouldn't you know this?
The 3 policies that you brought up, I brought up from the door. I said, listen.
Have you not done a show on policies?
Yeah, of course. What I'm saying to you is when we again.
What's her policy? Name one policy.
I just told you she said her first day in that she was going to change Roe versus Wade, that a woman has a right for her body. Then this last week she said the first thing I'm going to do is what was it again? The first thing I'm going to do.
Middle class families.
I'm going to change middle class families with the money and this, that, and the third. And then my first day I'm going to go back to the border. So she's only been here for the last month or so, right? And in the last little month or so that she's been here, every time she opens her mouth, she says she's going to do this my first weekend. You can do 15 things your first weekend. Trump said the same thing. My first weekend, I'm going to make sure that this is this, that, and the third. My first weekend, I'm going to put the border back up. The first weekend, so I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying to you is,
I wouldn't argue that either.
Right, but you don't understand my point. You think that I'm arguing something I'm not. What I keep saying to you is,
she's already in the White House. So why haven't these policies been putting in place now? Seriously,
I'm saying that
it's a point.
And that's what I'm
now
saying.
A vice president doesn't matter anymore.
Did you ever ask her about Pence? Did you ask her about Pence?
What about Mike Pence?
But honestly,
I said Mike Pence went against Trump and said that Trump was up with the insurrection, that he was wrong. I said that.
She was asked this question and she answered it. She answered that question.
Right. So I'm so confused. What is the argument? Because I keep saying that no matter who you vote for, it doesn't change what's going to happen on a worldwide basis.
What has she done as president? I don't know.
I said vice president. She's been the vice president.
As what?
I'm just asking, what has she done?
That's the right wing question.
No, that's a regular.
That's an American question. Why can't that's an American question? What has your vice president done for you? That's an American question. Why can't Americans ask that? Right or left wing? That's all wings.
Why can't you answer that?
I'm asking you.
We're asking you, Harris supporter. What has she done? Is Vice President Harris supporter? You guys are strictly saying you're voting for Harris, and we're asking you, help us understand why. Yo, the hate be real on that side. I love it though.
I get what he's saying.
I love it though.
I get what he's saying.
Why can't you answer that question?
You said, why am I anti-Trump or your anti?
No. Why can't you answer that question?
What question? What's the question?
That's a Louis. What has she done as a vice president?
You're asking me. You're asking me, right?
Yeah, but you're asking us. You should be telling us, right?
I'm confused.
I'm confused. You know what?
Confused.
Do you have an answer? If you don't, no. Let me hold this. This is simple, right? I said, as a vice president, what has she done? The only thing I know that she's done as a vice president is that she's been down in the Panama Canal, handling what's going on in the Panama Canal, making money. Right? Now my thing is, in America, what I see on the news in America is about the Mexican border. I see Ukraine fighting right now. I see Israel and fighting right now. And I'm looking at, we keep forgetting, during the going for president, there is actual president right now, which is Biden. And there's a vice president, which is Kamala. So right now, in the 4 years, this has nothing to do with...
says she is the vice president, period. And that is what she has done.
That's my point. She's got the position.
She's the president of
what does she do with the position is what I asked her. I'm not saying she didn't do anything, but I'm not saying she didn't do anything. The problem is y'all don't have an answer when I ask what has she done. When I ask you what has she done as a VP, I'm saying I don't know. I'm saying what has she done? You're going, you don't know? No, nigga, I don't know. I'm not the one who's talking about I should vote for her.
So we're asking what has she done, but no one has an answer.
Tell the people, help us out. I tell you what I know. I just know I know about that. I don't know much though about what she's done. She wasn't talked about. No disrespect.
But not for nothing that people who do know what Harris has done. If I am someone who has no idea, who has no idea, all I'm asking is, hey, what has she done?
Help me vote.
I can vote correctly. But why is it that you guys that are the biggest Harris supporters here have nothing to say?
Why should I vote? And you don't tell me why. You just told me he's an orange nigga that's racist. Okay.
You just want to know that. We're not talking about him. We're talking about her.
That's it.
Google
That's it.
Google it. That was his answer. Google it. Because they don't have an answer. I'm sorry. Now we understand why y'all voting. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our show and letting us know why you guys are doing it.
Evelyn, am I at my computer right now? Gave money to black farmers. Gave money to HBCUs. Worked on women's rights. Worked on the Crown Act in 2019 so you could wear your hair naturally. That's just some of the fucking things.
But yeah, but then if I start putting up and go with...
Okay, so I'm sorry. Why was that so hard to say when we asked? I'm sorry. The emotions is really coming out strong right now. Why was that so hard to say when we asked?
No. Because you just challenged me like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, you sounded like you didn't know. You sounded.
Let me finish what I'm saying because I don't think that I'm going where you think I'm going.
I don't know where you're going. I'm not even leading you. You're going where you're going. We're trying to figure out where you're going.
I'm telling you.
I'm with you.
I called in because I said that you guys have been doing right-wing questions and speaking points.
And I said you're a liar. If you watch our show, I called you a liar. If you watch our show, we do both sides.
I'm watching it now.
No, that's the problem. You're taking an insert of one day out of damn near 100 shows. You're inserting one and say today.
I don't care.
That's the problem.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem right there. And that's the problem right there. Because the same way you don't care is how we don't care about either side. We are for the people, and that is a point that you in that household keep missing for whatever reason. You guys are missing it.
Explain to me. Explain.
What? Lies out to the people.
Explain.
You lie to the people, and you wouldn't allow lies out to the people.
Again, let me say this.
There were no lies put out there.
Just stop for a minute.
Because what I heard coming across my screen was a bunch of bullshit, and I called in to address it, which I addressed each and everything you asked. When you insulted and said we don't know, I just broke that shit down to you. Level in front of level.
It took you 20 minutes to answer the question, but said there's no computer in front of me. You told me there's no computer in front of me after you answered the question 20 minutes later. You said, Ev, is there a computer in front of me right now? No, and they answered all three off the top. You could have answered 20 minutes ago. That's what we asked you.
You're right.
That's all.
You're right there. Yeah. I'll give you that.
No, it's not double
team. You on fire right now, Storm. Chill out for a second. I'm gonna let you finish this one.
I just gave that one to you. I gave that.
How are you giving? You're supposed to teach.
I just gave that.
You're acting like you're giving away jewels to swine. I'm asking you a question.
No, I have to address this because she addressed it. Jules, stop hanging out with bro. He's brainwashing you. First of all, this man influences nothing that goes on in this brain of mine. First of all, Ev, because we're gonna go there. Since you wanted to drop it, we're gonna go there. First of all, he influences nothing that comes into this brain. Tormenta's in the building. Excuse me, Mo. Can you mute him? Thank you. Tormenta is in the building. He influences nothing. And if you listen to our shows, past tense is what we said to you guys. Instead of just tuning in for a couple of minutes and then chiming in on what we have to say, you guys would actually know that we go in on Trump as well. Not only Trump, on everybody. Because that's what we do. We deliver everything. Nothing is left wing, nothing is right wing. You just so happened to listen when I brought up a point about Trump bringing out and all I said was it was a good move on his part because he thought that a lot of people were Puerto Ricans were going to come out in support. Never once did I say I was in support of it. That goes to your ignorance and not watching the show.
Okay.
Number one. Let me finish. And number two, again, when it says, no, you have watched some of the show. If you watched the show, those questions and comments that you had inside of there, Ev, you wouldn't be saying.
Exactly.
Because you would know what we're saying.
Exactly.
That's number one. Number two, excuse me, that's beyond number two. Number three, they're not. They keep talking right-wing agenda, double teaming, and still not making any points. We've made plenty of points, and the double teaming that you guys have going on over there, I'm sorry, we're just equaling it out. The same way that you're talking, I'm gonna talk. You know why? Because this is our show. The same way when it's his show, he does what he wants. We do what we want on our show.
I don't
and
mind.
tonight, what we're doing is letting you guys know that the ignorance that came from you guys not doing your due diligence. No, you have lots of parts. The due diligence that you guys did not do by listening to previous shows and actually listening to what we've said is sad. No,
Okay.
let her go.
No, I'm saying.
No, let her go. I want to hear it.
Listen what I'm saying to you. Now, let me calm this down for a minute, because at the end of the day, people can't hear if you're yelling in the microphone and going back
She
and forth.
said I'm an
Just
educated
listen, you're not listening. You're not listening. You can read the comments and I don't have to speak right now. Just read the comments, get your thoughts together. Read the comments. But listen what I'm saying to you, right? Now listen. No,
please do it.
No, stop.
No,
Listen, I'm done. I'm done talking to everybody. I want y'all to talk, but again, if you're talking over here, you don't be quiet for 2 seconds to let the man speak. I don't care what nobody thinks about me. I know what my shows are. So I want you to say what you have to say. I want to hear it. I'm just saying at the end, in the comments, what's being said in the comments is a straight shot. And what I keep going is, I get it if you feel like because I'm speaking about Kamala that I'm pro-Trump. Not you, Mo.
I'm not in the comments.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to bring a understanding to everybody so we can keep going. Yeah, that's a different conversation. But yeah, at the end of this
y'all got that.
Yeah.
But like the first thing I was saying is that I called in because there was some bullshit. Now it's not about you don't watch her show or you're saying you say good things about Kamala or you say bad things about Trump. What you're specifically saying on your show is you were taking right-wing talking points about Kamala Harris. Now I can assure you, let me stop you there. I can assure you that whatever talking points you had about Donald Trump at the time, that shit was fact-checkable. And
would it be called left-wing though? Would it be called left-wing if I said something about Trump? Is my only question. Is it called left-wing?
Like, you can feed the people and say that you're feeding the people and everything like that, but when you're lying to the people...
What did I lie about?
Let y'all know you lying.
What did I lie about? I'm asking you again.
When you throw out that type of propaganda...
What did I lie about?
That misleading propaganda. Let me correct myself. Not a lie, but misleading propaganda you're throwing out there.
What bothers you that I said?
All of the questions that you were asking, even about a VP, like you're asking those questions, right?
I'm asking regular questions.
Now, if you present it to say that, hey, America is asking these questions, and hey, we went out to go find answers, or hey, America is presenting these questions.
Yeah, but if I wanted to make that as a show, I would. That wasn't my show this week. My show this week. I've done that already.
But what you did say is that, hey, listen, guys, I don't think Kamala's going to win.
That's my opinion.
This is why Trump's going to win. And then part of your opinion that you used were the right-wing questions, answerable questions, such as what did she do as VP? You know what I mean? That's shit that you can go research.
No.
So when you ask those types of questions, and I know you do research, I've seen the equipment. There's no need to ask those questions like that unless you're trying to make a certain type of propaganda.
And what would be that propaganda that you think that I'm delivering? What is the propaganda that you feel that I'm delivering? Because you said I'm asking right-wing questions.
I mean, listen. The same shit when you brought up Judge Joe Brown, her lineage, or some dumb shit.
What was wrong with that? What was wrong with that? If it could be on every other station and they're asking a question and I'm asking the same question and I promote it to my team, why is that wrong?
I don't know.
It's not wrong.
You're supposed to be provided for so it's something that you're presenting, not something necessarily that you're watching, fucking enjoying, and fucking hitting horns. It's
called the Reaction News Report. 6:30 p.m. The podcast Reaction News Report. We react to the news that's out there.
And
that's for the moment.
And agreed with false news. With false moves,
What did I agree? I just asked what she did. You said that I'm agreeing that she didn't do anything. Of course, as a vice president, you do something. My thing was, I haven't heard nothing about her. As Trump ago, nothing about her.
Remember you did Joe Brown?
Come on.
Judge Joe Brown, you were hitting the air horn?
Huh?
You remember that?
What'd you say?
I know you want to talk about something else, but we were just talking about Judge Joe Brown and you were hitting the air horn?
Yes, I brung up.
I know what you do though. You
did you see it before I played it? Did you see it before I played it? Did you see it before I played it?
Like a slider.
I'm okay, but did you see the videos before I played them? Did you see the Joe Brown stuff before I played it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you've seen it, and I'm telling you, I'm just giving you what I seen as well. I'm a right winger. When they did Trump dirty, when they did Trump dirty, and when this nigga went over to be with Trump, Kennedy, when Kennedy came to be with Trump, I spoke on that.
That's an agreement and hit the horn. You're agreeing with that.
I'm agreeing.
You're no longer presenting it. You're offering it as your opinion.
I agree.
You're offering that as your opinion.
But are you looking for me to figure? Are you looking for me to figure out who you should vote for? No.
By the way, I do watch this show.
But I'm saying to vote. My question was simple. No, my question was simple. Don't do that. My question is simple. Are you looking for me to support your vote?
Don't do that. Don't do what?
You're not. No, I just said that.
No, I don't. This is what I'm looking for, though.
Yeah,
this is what I'm looking for. Everybody out there, listen to me. Whether you vote for Donald Trump or Kamala, I want you to go out there and vote. The reason why I want you to go, don't give me applause because there's mad niggas out there like Ice Cube saying, "Oh, don't just go out there and vote." This is the reason.
Yeah, I don't vote for neither. I don't believe in either one of them. I'm gonna keep my vote as of now.
Because really, honestly, it's about a political power. It's about political power, and you can see that all the people are coming out to vote. When you do ask for something, they're going to have to take you serious.
Democrats shouldn't ask me to vote because I'm black. I'm tired of being asked to vote because I'm black. Can I be mad? Can I say that? Can I say that?
I don't know, but
I'm tired of Democrats telling me to vote because I'm black.
Drag put on the stage. For every Meg Thee Stallion, there's a diamond and silk, my nigga.
You wanted your vice. You thought that was cool when she came out with Megan Thee Stallion? You telling me you thought that was okay as a move? So what am I saying wrong?
Yo, matter of fact, before she did it, I was like, I hope they don't bring out Meg Thee Stallion.
But she did. So what did I say that was wrong? What am I saying that's wrong when people are saying the same thing? I agree. That's not right wing. That's just a black man seeing something from his perspective and going, "That's dumb as hell."
Yeah, but
right wing.
You got. But you also remember you got Sexy Red TV for fucking Donald Trump over there.
That's what I'm saying to you.
So,
he's been doing. Listen, he's been doing the fuckery. No, my point has always been Donald Trump showed you the internet game. He showed the political party the internet game, right? Obama did it. Obama was good with it as well.
He always goes there.
What are you saying?
You always go there.
I'm not even going nowhere. This is what I keep saying to you. You think
like we know where Trump is. We know where Trump is.
So then, what are you talking about Trump for if you don't believe he's a good president?
Because you don't.
Just tell me who we voting for and why they are a good president. And if I'm asking you, we know Trump has done all these things, the charges, everything. See, you don't know how to listen. You don't know how to participate in conversation.
You don't. No.
I'm asking you to help me.
You think that voting is voting for somebody or some way.
If I don't vote, is it wrong? Do I have to vote? Do I have to vote?
For me in particular.
No, period. Just period. Law-wise, do I have to vote?
Law-wise, no.
Okay, and your vote is important, correct? Your vote is important. That be able to vote is an important thing to do, correct? Something wrong with that, right?
I don't know.
Okay, okay, for fine. Since you don't really, because I don't have catch-22 questions.
To me personally, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Agreeing. We're just having simple thought conversations. Not he's trying to place me down somewhere. You're already thinking that I'm walking you down a cat hole. I'm not. I don't even have no agenda. What I'm saying to you is, I don't believe that what Trump is doing. I don't believe that the way that Trump's antics and the way that he's moving is smart, but it's been working for him for 8 years. Not agreeing that it's right. I'm just saying his tactics have been working for him to where we're even having this conversation, right? Now we have Kamala who's coming in after we had $15 million up going for Biden, and then all of a sudden he has one bad trip of conversation, then he's going and then we bring Kamala in. We bring Kamala in. So my brain, like any other new person on the planet going, Kamala, what the fuck she done did this year? If I ask that question, I'm a right winger. But everybody's. If I go, well, okay, she popped up out of nowhere.
No.
If I listen, I remember when she was going for president, right?
Yeah,
we watched the Democratic. No, listen again. See, I let you go, but you don't want to listen to that.
That's a right wing question.
This is my point. Fine, it's a right wing question. That'll be a right wing question. It could be a right wing. It could be one. I'm not arguing.
It's a right wing question.
Okay, fine. I'm not arguing that. But the point is, if I say something about Trump, is it a left wing question? I just want to understand where your right wing, left wing stances are. Are they factual or just emotional?
I've explained this 3 times to you. I've explained this 3 times to you.
No, you said no. I didn't say you.
I've explained it 3 times to you.
Right, no.
3 times to you.
You've explained
and this
it.
is what I explained.
Okay,
it isn't. You want to know why? Because what I've done and what I just did I think I did in the comments too. I challenge you, like the talking points against Trump. Like I implore you to fact check them. Like,
what did I give Trump? What did I say that was good about Trump that you need to fact check? What did I lie about Trump about? Or tell the truth about?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I never said nothing about Trump right now. I said nothing about Trump right now. I just mentioned Kamala. Y'all made it as I'm a right winger when I brought up Kamala name. Because she did that. She brought up the show.
You said you've done Kamala and Trump stuff, right?
Facts, more than one time.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
And you said you talking to say stuff about Trump. You say stuff about Kamala. What stuff about Trump have you said that?
I just literally on my. Here you go. You asked the question. The show that when I did a whole show saying, yo, he just went to the police and did a whole campaign speech in front of the police. He didn't say shit. I think he's gonna fall. I said I don't think he's gonna win. He looks like he doesn't even want to fight anymore. I just said that 2 weeks ago. It's the same way that we're watching listen, I watch the algorithms change just like you do. I watched the algorithms change just like you. And I said this a month ago. I said this week it'll be Trump will be on top.
That doesn't count.
You're not listening. I'm not trying to make you right or wrong. I'm just telling my story.
No. I'm listening to you and you're bullshitting still.
What am I bullshitting about?
That has nothing to do with what you're doing. You are literally taking right-wing fucking talking points and relaying them shit on your show. It was not a log. You didn't think. You looked at a Trump video and from your own head said, "Oh my God, listen to this. This nigga looks like he's about to fall out. Let me tell the people he's about to fall out."
I say he has nothing to talk about right now. He has nothing to talk about. He's telling them, he's talking to the, but the problem with you is you're responding to the little thing I just said. You never watched the show. And that's why you don't have the right to make a comment if you haven't watched the show. You're starting from, no, I mean, you have the right. You have the right. No, you have the right. You have the right. But the problem is your information on me is false. You don't have enough information on the conversation of me. That's the problem. You didn't watch my show, so you don't know what I said.
No,
you go by what I said today.
At what you're doing. I'm coming to
right now.
Specifically what you're doing.
Right now. I get you. Yeah, I get you. I'm with you.
It has nothing to do with no own show or no show before. When I look at the shit, I'm going to say, hey, this is what, I don't like this part, I don't like that part, and that's all I'm talking.
There's nothing wrong with that, though. That's my point. There's nothing wrong with if you like Trump or you don't like Trump, if you like Kamala, you don't. There's nothing wrong with that. My whole issue is that you can't even have the conversation and people ready to hate you, not talk to you no more over religion and politics because you're in your feelings. How can I be mad at you about an opinion? I'm not mad at you about an opinion. I ain't calling you a left winger. You're a left winger. All you do is kick Trump back in every show that you do. You don't really. All you do is kick Trump back. You sound like Steve Harvey. I'm gonna throw a fucking softballs. I'm not doing that to you. I'm not doing that to you. I respect you.
I said, yeah, and I don't lie about Trump either. I don't lie about him.
So what did I lie? What did I lie about? I asked a question. I didn't lie on her. I asked a question.
I don't ask misleading questions.
You can answer though. I ask a question, you have the ability to answer.
If somebody says, someone says something false that's up there, I'm not going to hit a horn and agree and shake my head to it like it's, oh yeah, that's true.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You do that. You do that though.
I comment on what I.
No, you do that. When I come on your show to have you say something, you bleep me, you mute me, you hit horns, you disrespect me when I call you. But I don't do that to you. That's the difference between me and you as maturity of just having a conversation on live. When I come on your show, I don't know what your issue is, but you spent an hour and 15 minutes talking about my show before, and I was confused. Like, damn, bro, like, is my comment that much to you that it makes you speak on me as if I care?
I timed it, and it wasn't an hour and 15 minutes. It was over an hour though.
Okay, fine. Forget the 15 minutes. Forget the 15 minutes. An hour of you talking about a show, and then I was set on the phone for 15 minutes. Everybody's seen the show.
Yo, I wasn't even.
That's shit. Crazy.
And you know what? Honestly,
I'm not biting into that.
Like that shit was Like, bro, that shit was fucking true. I ain't lying about nothing.
No,
you put
that's
up
your
5
opinion.
things,
No, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Listen to me.
That's your
I have
opinion.
seen those five opinions, those 5 right-wing talking points that you address on your show.
Yo, can you say anything without saying white ring? Just don't say white ring.
Iterations around. I'm sorry, not white ring.
Yeah, because if I ask a question about a Democrat, I'm a right wing. That's what I don't like. That sounds stupid. That sounds stupid to me. That sounds stupid to me. If I ask a question, I automatically have to be a right winger. If I ask a question about Trump, I'm not a left winger.
If you ask any question,
I'm a right wing.
Any question about Kamala, you are automatically a right winger.
Why?
No matter what.
Why is that?
That is their. Listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and that is their opinion. That's how
It's just an opinion, though, but you can't make your opinion my truth.
That's exactly what we're trying to
You're
say.
taking your opinion and putting the truth to your opinion about me, and I'm going, that's not the truth, though. That's not where I stand.
Ask the question all you want. Just know that I realize that the only people I hear asking that same question.
Oh, is that your background, Mo?
On CNN as a conservative side. They're on Fox News. They're on
Hello?
CMT. TikTok. No, I'm here. You don't mute me.
You're not me. We can't hear you. You sound like you just backed up off the phone.
No. Probably I got my beat on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but again, what I keep saying is this.
But again,
right?
like I said, you're specifically relaying right-wing questions and talking points. That's what I'm saying.
I have no problem with that.
You don't say you're not doing it. That is what I see. So when I broke the 5 things down, it's because I had seen all 5 things from different black creators, such as yourself, and I seen it on, and you had all 5 of them like Voltron on your show. So I had to take it down. And they were all bullshit. So I had to let the people know.
Again. If you went to Thursday, I'll bring you. If you really want me to go back and forth with you on some Republican Democrat shit, I will do it. I will crush Trump and crush Kamala at the same time. See, the difference between me and you is I don't have a problem with crushing both of them.
I didn't even want to do the Kamala show. I didn't want to fucking kill. Do crime and
so who made you pick up the phone and have a conversation if you ain't want to do it? Nobody. You wanted to do it. The problem is you keep lying to yourself. You love the conversation and engagement. I do too.
But because we can't honestly have this conversation, you and me.
I said this. I said that's the problem. If I talk about Kamala, y'all start calling me a right. Just the best, call me a nigga.
No,
you calling me a nigga. You're a right wing. You're a right wing. You're a sellout nigga. You're Uncle Tom. Is what you're saying. I'm not telling you.
As we speak, you're still Fox News. As you speak, it isn't. You can say whatever about Kamala Harris, like the art of dialogue, whatever, all that shit.
I don't know.
When I start seeing that it's a pattern of damn, bro is saying everything I heard. I just saw fucking what's his name?
So other people can't have that thought, and if they are, they're right wings. If a black man has any other thought besides that, he's a right winger. That's what you said. I'm voting for the orange man. Y'all said it. I got it in text and in conversation. No, I am smart enough to know what I'm saying and what you're doing.
Why didn't you ask that question 3 weeks ago?
Which question? Which question?
What did she do as VP?
He's been asking
I've been asked that too many times.
He said that too many times. That's how we know we don't watch it.
But before I brung up. Why do you think I said about going down south? I can bring up a whole, right now. It's about who you voting for president, right? It's no problem with us. There's no problem with us putting the dirt on Trump, right? I'm just going, but it's dirt on both sides. Now let's analyze the dirt and see who's the cleanest, because they're both in the mud. Let's just see who's the cleanest.
They don't hear that point. They hear you just say anything, one thing about Kamala. It's like if I go, you mispronounce her name, you're a Trump supporter.
I specifically saw 5 bullshit things that he did in the last show, and that's what I addressed. And then this show, I addressed the bullshit that he was saying this show.
But again, right. I agree with you. This is what I don't understand where the emotions and stuff comes from. You're saying that. I'm just saying. You're saying that when I speak lately, I've been speaking about Kamala Harris and all the things that or people are speaking on about Kamala Harris. Yes, I am. You know why? And again, I keep saying this
and shaking your head.
But listen, if I'm agreeing,
granted. Don't act like you're.
He does the same for Trump. He does the same for Trump.
There's no need. He's stuck in his ways.
They called Trump a felon. He was like, yeah, hit the horns. They said, you want a felon running for president? Yeah, he hit the horns. He shook his head in agreement. Hey, he likes to go ahead and do this to women. He shook his head in agreement.
I get it. You want to say all this? You want to keep going? Because at the end of the day, like he said before, we know all this about Trump. We don't care. We're going to do this about Trump. And then we're going to use our right-wing talking points about Kamala Harris.
No. This is what I understand what you're saying, but that's not what's happening, brother. Let me bring this down to you.
People don't research. Okay. People don't get on Google. They don't research it. So they sit here, they hear this question, they're like, oh.
And the podcast is about to make everybody vote for Trump? Do you think I'm making people vote for Trump?
No.
Do you think that I'm supporting Trump when I'm on here? Yes or no? Do you think I'm telling people to vote for Trump? Yes or no? Based on your opinion. You've been talking your opinion so far. Give me yours.
I think the way that you present information is misleading from how you're presenting it right now.
The question again, I understand that you say it's misleading. We're not arguing nothing. I have not called you a liar at all. See, I'm agreeing with you and you keep reiterating. My question again is, do you feel that I am telling people to still vote for Trump? I'm supporting Trump. It's my only question. I need to know how you feel so I understand what I might be doing right or wrong. But you have to be honest in that question and not spin me again with what I said before. Okay, so again, my constructive criticism on Kamala Harris is just what it is, bro. Like, it's not that serious.
It's not.
He just did was ridiculous because you just crucified him for supporting Trump, but you're going to say that he doesn't.
That's all I'm saying,
bro. That was such a big circle. That circle, that's what y'all just did right there.
It's not a big circle. No, it is not a big circle. Listen to me. Like he said, Trump's done whatever he's done, and that's what it is. And he doesn't care. Nobody gives a fuck about Donald Trump. Anybody wearing that red hat doesn't give a fuck if he grabs pussy, doesn't give a fuck if he loves Ivanka, they don't cares about gold medal families or gold star families and shit. They don't give a fuck. So it's not hard to say, oh yeah, he got arrested and he's 34 times convicted because it's fucking the truth. That's what he is. Right. But now when you come and you start giving these little misleading questions that say, hey,
I'm talking about who's going to run the country. I'm talking about who's going to run the country and why would you vote? Why are you voting?
I don't agree. Because the circle that isn't a circle is because it's a P. We went around, and I'm going straight after this. I'm going straight to my motherfucking bed. And I'm telling you this. I had to fix that. I got straight. You know what I mean? Hit a horn for me. But seriously, like you said, like that's what it is. So it isn't that you have to be pro-Trump or anything, but if you keep espousing the same shit that the right wing is espousing on your show, ipso facto, you're saying some right-wing bullshit.
Okay, can you give me like 2 minutes? Can you give me 2 minutes to
I'm being
just give me a quick minute or so just to say this real fast. Right?
You're just honorable enough not to deny the truth.
No, what I keep saying is,
because then you're like, but you're not honorable enough to fact check these questions that are even coming around.
Okay.
Come on, bro. You're asking questions that you should have Googled. You're asking the same question that Fox News is.
I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Like, no one has an answer.
Okay, but let me just land the plane real fast. Let me take off and land real fast, right? When I asked, for instance, when they was talking about Kamala is black, right? Because remember, this is just all real. This is all new. She became the first black president, and I was like, well, damn, I thought she was an Indian president. I mean, the first Indian vice president. Now I can pull up clips where it was saying that. Not saying that she said it, but I'm looking at it in real time like everybody else. The only difference between me and most people is
I never heard anybody celebrating her as the first black vice president. I never heard that.
Say what?
I'm being sarcastic as fuck right now.
What are you talking about?
I've heard everybody say she was the first black vice president.
Again, you're missing what I just said.
Completely.
You're missing what I didn't say that. I didn't say that didn't happen.
I heard an Indian,
but I didn't say that didn't happen.
I know what I'm dealing with.
But again, I didn't say that didn't happen. That's what I don't understand what you're saying. I didn't say that. I didn't say anything that she didn't say that she was black. I said it on the show too many times. She says she's black. It is what it is. All I said was I didn't like the fact that she started going for the black vote. If you're black, you're black. That's it. You don't go get fucking. You don't be the first woman black president, and you bring out this dirty ass bird to come dance at your inauguration. It didn't make sense to me. It showed me that as a black intelligent man, you weren't going for my vote. You wasn't going for the intelligent vote. I mean, her DNC. You wasn't going for the intelligent person. You were going for the broke poor person who don't vote. You were reaching out to them. So yeah, I felt a little offended. Like, damn, come on, bro. What is you doing? What is you doing? Just like when she went on to when Trump went on the Aiden Ross show, and then she tried to jump on to Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, I played the video what he said. But if I play anything against Kamala Harris, I'm a right winger. Even though I'm not even a voter for either one of them. I don't believe in neither one of them. But I'm just saying, if we've been dogging Trump for 8 years, there's nothing else new I can say about him that you don't know about him. No, but it's nothing new I can say about Trump you don't know.
No.
What can I say new about him? Nothing.
No, but you talk like you don't fucking remember any of the bullshit he's done.
How can you not remember? I lived in the same world as you. That's the point. I'm not going to waste time kicking a man's back in that we already did kick his back in a million times in the world. We know that he's not worth it. I'm hoping that she's worth it. That's what you're missing. I know what he is. I'm hoping that she's worth it. But when I'm listening to her taking her place as a president, I don't care if she's black, what is she, black woman, moon, whatever she is, but to take your place in the presidency, I watched exactly what you watched. We watched the coup to get Joe Biden out, and then she slid in, right? We can go back and go that nobody supported Kamala from 4 years ago. 4 years ago, nobody supported her. Her own Democratic team blew her jacket up. That's what I said to her. I said, "Yo, let's wait to see Kamala's hitting right now. She just made $300-something million. Boom, boom." I said, "It don't matter."
Make that point.
So again, I'm just saying.
You'll hold it there, but you won't make the point that Trump ran and fucking.
How do I need to make a point? We know this already. How many times we got to talk about Trump and we know what he is?
I have never heard you or your ilk say that ever.
You need me to say Trump got 90-something charges and he told I grabbed women by the pussy and this, that, and that. You need me to say all that again? You need me to say all that shit again? For what?
No.
You don't know it already?
Yeah, but if you're making a right-wing talking... Listen to me. If you're going to make a right-wing talking point...
If I talk to a Democrat, I'm a right-winger. I get it now.
I'm sorry. I've heard that talking point too. I'm just saying, I'm hearing all your...
You call them talking points. These are regular humans saying this, but they have to be a right-winger because you see right-wingers saying it. But a regular human can't say it because he's got to be dick riding the TV. But I can't say the same thing. I can't say, where did Kamala come from?
I can't hear everything you're saying, but I can...
My apologies. What I'm saying, again, I get it. As long as it can be inaccurate.
I wouldn't say like that.
There's no problem.
But you just said you selected another talking point. I'm just saying that I understand that not everybody understands this, but that is.
Understands what?
Nobody wanted her and blah 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 blah. My nigga.
Is that true? Am I lying or am I doing right-wing shit? Am I lying about the Democratic Party? Did you vote for Kamala? Did you vote for Kamala or Joe Biden to be the president?
Who
did you want the president? Between when it was the Democrats fighting against each other 4 years ago. Who did you
vote
for?
For the Biden.
Okay, you didn't vote for Kamala. She was going for the same place he had for the last 4 years. So why can't I speak on that?
He's on a ballot, my voter.
But why am I not allowed to speak about what they're doing? I'm telling you what they're going to do, and then they're doing it. I said now they're going to dig.
There was a slant there, and I'm just calling you out for the slant that you have.
Isn't that wrong with that? Listen. I support everybody's thoughts and opinions, even if they're about me, and I don't personally believe that they have a pure understanding of what I'm saying. To me personally, like I allowed you to talk about me, I'm going to speak about what I think about what you're saying.
Yeah,
at this point, you're saying to me,
we've had Donald Trump conversations right now,
and every time I keep saying that's my problem. Even at the house, we had this conversation. I said, bro, I'm not voting for Republicans. I'm not voting for Trump. If you ask me between Republicans and Democrats, and you ask me what I think is more, not Trump or Kamala, but the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, the policies of the whole party, not the individuals talking shit and getting clicks. Because that's what they're doing. They're talking shit, getting clicks.
Oh, wow.
That's it. But I'm talking about the whole essence of it and behind it. I don't agree that a man should be in the school with my kid. I don't agree that a man should be in the bathroom with my daughter. I don't agree on that.
You're talking about issues.
No, but now again, every time I go to say something, you're quick to cut it off. That's the problem.
No, I think you're talking about issues.
But again, if
talking about issues, right?
this is my point. These are the same issues I've talked about, though.
Went from a minute talking about administrations to talking about issues. I'm just tracking where we're going.
You're not, because if you were actually listening, you see how I transition. I'm trying to answer your question, so I end up going somewhere else because you didn't hear the first time I answer it. The second time I answer you.
I didn't ask you no question.
No, you've made statements and comments about me, and I'm answering them. And then when I go to do it, you go, yeah, you're doing this. You're right wing. And
that's
I'm like, yo, nigga, you
talking.
When are you not gonna talk? When we're on your show, I just want to show you. When we're on your show, you don't let us speak. You don't let us. I'm letting you get the truth out of how you feel. But on your show, this is the difference between me and you. On your show, you only want your propaganda out, and if somebody doesn't agree with you, you block it off. But on this show, you're free to say what you want to say. So learn something from the P.O.E. cast. Embrace your audience. You don't embrace the audience.
I don't try to mislead. I don't try to go off on a whole other fucking tangent when I'm over here. You ask me something, I answer that shit. I might clarify, but I answer your question.
Yeah, but nigga, nobody asked you nothing. You told me you didn't like what I said. This starts off with you not liking what I said and not asking questions.
It's not liking what you said, because, buddy, when I don't like what you say, I have a reason to like what you I have a reason to tell you why I don't like what you said, and I tell you why I don't like. I did a whole fucking show.
I have the right to mute you like you do me, but I don't, because I want you to be able to speak your truth. That's the difference.
As I'm listening to you, that's another argument. Now you're arguing.
No, that's the facts of how the reason why this conversation is happening now. Because when you want to talk, when you start talking, you don't want nobody else to say nothing. When you start talking, you don't want nobody else to say nothing. Then you gotta yell over top of you and this, that, there, because you're not having a constructive conversation. You're saying how you feel. I agree with you. I'm going to say how I feel. You stop me. Listen to you now. You won't even be quiet 2 seconds when I'm speaking. You keep cutting me off. Now watch this.
You know what I'm gonna do.
That's my point. You're already in your mode, so don't make it seem like I'm bugging.
No.
You're just in your mode, and we know this. That's all.
Let me explain.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have ADHD. And I notice speech patterns in the way that people talk, right? And as a result is when he says certain shit, I know where he's going with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you read minds like women now. You read minds.
So when
that's what you're doing. You're reading my mind?
Now you're trying to equate me to the femininity.
I'm saying what you said. I know where he's going, so you're reading my mind.
Me a bit.
No, I don't do that.
So what happens is
a little bit. I'm doing that a little bit.
I love you, bro.
I'm playing with you. I got it. Look, you crazy. Okay, go ahead. Tell me what you're trying to tell me. Go ahead, let's go.
This is getting crazy. God just touched my heart. All right, so not to get it out. My plan is what you said. I always mute you. Really, what I'll go back to do, I'll go back to every show that you called it, and I'll go back and I'll record every minute leading up to you either being disconnected or muted. And then I'll make a whole show on it.
Hey, chat. This is what I'm saying to you. You'll make a show about me as if you spend your time to make a show about me. Right? Think about this though. You'll actually take your time to make a show about me as if me and you are competing. I'm not competing with you. If you want to compete with me, I mean, it's on your own game, but it is competing because I would never, listen, again, you got to take into consideration. I don't spend time, I make sure that I let you know where you're at, what's going on. You got a great show going on. I don't spend an hour talking about your show and your points of view because your points of view are yours. Why would I waste my time to spend a show to talk about what I don't think is right about you? We're not going to always agree on something, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for you to open up a platform for the talk, and then when a person talks, you just shut them down. That's actually clowning your audience.
Well, hold on. This time right now,
you doing some Joe Biden at me? What? What are you saying?
I just said that I was going to make a show of a mute of like my greatest hits of muting or disconnection from you, because we're having that conversation. I thought that would be a great idea, like a little piece to do, you know? And the only other show I've ever made about you was Kamala. And you know why? Because you had the vote on the bullshit.
Because you're a left-winger. You're a left-winger, and you're mad that I'm not speaking on left-wing shit. No, that's what it is. Because if I was talking about Trump, you'd be on here with mad thumbnails and hearts going up if I was kicking Trump back in. I'm going, I'm tired of Trump. I am tired of hearing about Trump's fuckery. I am tired. How many times you got to whip my ass and know it hurt? If you're going to beat me 15 times and it hurt, I know it's going to hurt. So when you get up here and you say things that don't make no sense to me, I'm not with that. I just start going, what politics are they running with this year? What are the Republicans pushing? What are the Democrats pushing? That's what I look at. Not Kamala and not Trump, not not Biden, not whoever. I'm looking at what is the well-rounded politics. And the right wing is saying we want to bring families back together. We think the man should be in the home. He should be there. We need to stop giving out all this fraudulent money. It's not helping people get right. We need to make more programs in order to stabilize the family. That's why I told you I would have voted for Vivac. Remember, when it came to what I liked, whether you like it or not, what I said about a person speaking was I would have voted for Vivac. Neither one of the people that I would have voted for, that's running now, is who I would have voted for. I wasn't going to vote for Trump regardless of the fact I liked Vivac. That's what I said. So again, now that we know about Trump, when I liked Vivac, I didn't like Trump. I still don't like Trump.
Saying that you like Vivek Ramaswamy is not even better. It's not better.
But that's the point. It's my opinion. It's not about if it's better for you. I don't sleep with what you sleep with. I might be, that's not better for me. That's like me saying what you got ain't better for me. That don't make no sense. What do you mean?
What did you even tell? I didn't ask you if you're voting for Vivac.
No, you just kicked it back in when I said it. That's the problem you're missing. If I say something, you kick it in. If I go out like Kamala, then you're not saying shit. So the problem is I'm not a right winger. You're a left winger. I'm not on the bird at all. You're on the bird. I'm not on the bird. I'm not on the bird. You're on the bird. You're on the left wing. And those that's on the right wing's on the right wing. But at least I know that. I'm not claiming the right wing or the left wing. I'm not claiming that. I'm claiming who I like, just who I like. And if they just so happen to be a Republican and I like them, why is it a big-ass issue? This is what I was saying about black people, because I'm talking to a black person and most black people around me are the ones having this same conversation.
No.
Black people are telling me, you better not.
No. This is another talking point that we get when we get to black people.
I'm talking about my people. I don't know about the world, just the black people around me, not everybody.
Black people voting about Democrats or like they're voting for somebody because she's a woman or she's an Indian. Like, come the fuck.
Is that not what they're doing though? Is that a right wing or left wing? Is that right wing saying that or left wing saying that? No. Are the right wing saying vote for Kamala or you're not black, or is that the left wing? Who the black people running around here saying you better not? If you vote for Trump, you're racist. If you vote for Trump, you vote for racism and sexualization. That's what he said. Is that true?
We can talk about that. If you vote for Donald Trump, you're not black.
Have you not heard that?
If you take that in the context.
Hold up. I'm gonna grab a girl by her pussy. I can't take that out of the context. You said it is what it is.
Let me tell you what.
It just is what it is.
When I see Megan Thee Stallion house out there, I didn't like that too. I was like, oh, this is an episode of the fucking Boondocks. When Joe Biden said that, I was like, oh, like this nigga is there. He's trying to be with Charlamagne and everything. It's crazy. However, there's some context to it. It's because the nigga that he was running against is a fucking racist. He's a fucking racist and a racist. He don't like you. He don't like you. He doesn't like his supporters. He calls them motherfuckers basement dwellers. He doesn't represent he's a commander in chief and disrespects the military.
And this lady doesn't know where Ukraine is at. This lady doesn't know. She's a dimwit too. He's a dimwit and she's a dimwit. That's all I'm saying though. They're both dimwits. That's what you're missing. I can't say they're both dimwits, because if I say they're both dimwits, I'm a right winger, because I can't say nothing about Kamala. I can't say nothing about Kamala. No, I can't. I mean, I can't. But not according to you. Not according to the chat. Not according to the chat, I could.
You're not gonna lie. You're not gonna bullshit.
I didn't lie. I put out the news. I didn't lie. I put out what was said, and then you called it.
Once again, misleading.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
But at least it's the fact.
But somebody that's on the right wing is going to look at his.
Everything else but a fact, and that's my problem.
I'm just
that's
saying.
why I called it.
I know Republicans and I know Democrats. I talk to Republicans and Democrats
because it wasn't a fact. You talk about Kamala, and it's a fact.
What was that? Wait, Mo, just one question. One question that I'm hoping to get a straight answer from. Just one question. Just one. I only got one.
Just one question. Answer this one question, please.
One question. What lie or not fact did he say about Kamala that made you call in?
Your questions are misleading. That question of is she vice president, and the question before, I don't know, you have a long show. So
I said, what has she done as a vice president? That's what I
Yeah,
said.
but I think even before that, I had started commenting on something. So you were saying something that was straight right wing. You're gonna have to go back and maybe do some
even if I did, I'm with that.
I was just curious if it was something specific because you were
even
very
if I agree. I'm saying if I said something that you consider
what it was.
We've gone such a far time. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. But just to make it.
But like I said, when I did that show, I gave you 5 specific things of what I had an issue with.
Right.
It wasn't like we're not talking about emotions or anything like that. I mean, fuck it.
Your issue was about what you had feelings based off of what I said that you felt that I was leading. My question was leading to a negative condemnation, right?
And the reason
my question though is my point was it was a question.
It's definitely a planted question.
No, but listen, it's a question that you can call and answer. But when you call in, you didn't answer the question first. You answered it. You answered it down. No, listen again.
So check this out. I gotta answer this because I know where you're going with this.
Oh my God! Stop doing that.
Listen, hold on. He seems to know a lot. Can you tell me the lottery number since he already knows everything that you're about to say? Can you? Since you predict the future, I'm just saying.
I answered the questions. Every question you go back. Every question you asked, I answered it.
I said you did.
3 policies to answer that because I
said you did. That's why I'm saying you're not even know what you're arguing about. You're just talking.
Question about what you did as vice president. Go ahead. You can switch it now to something different.
No, it's not. It's the same thing. You said my questions were misleading questions. They're called questions, right? So just deal with the words. Misleading questions. I asked a question. Okay. See again, you can't even stop for 2 seconds, and I don't want to mute you, but you can't even respect for me to say something to you, so you can respond to me fully. You're cutting me off in the middle of the conversation. Tell me what I just said.
I have to be defensive. I have to be.
Why?
It's got to be like a lawyer because what you're trying to do right now is you're trying to make a point. And you will hit
What's my point? What point am I trying to make that I don't know about?
One word or something that I don't say.
What point am I making?
You've been doing it all night.
But what is the point? Let the people know what the point is because I'm confused. What is the point that I'm making? What's the point that I'm making?
Whoever's out there right now, I am being defensive. I am definitely being defensive. That's what I said to you already.
I know, but why? Why are you being defensive? You act like you know this lady. You act like you're involved in a relationship with this woman. You don't know this woman. Why are you in your feelings about somebody you don't know? Why?
I'm not in my.
You just said it. You don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you're saying. You said you're in your feelings about what I said. Why?
You honestly, bro.
You could have just talked about it.
Bullshit. Because it was bullshit.
It turned into shots and slander all in the chats about. I'm like, yo, y'all going ape shit? Y'all not listening. That's not what I'm saying. I understood. That's why I wasn't mad. I'm like, I get it. But
person, you're not talking about me.
But you were. But this again. I'm saying right because I don't know what you said in the chat. But what I do know is that in the midst of the conversation, we can also hear the background. We're listening to the conversation. So we're listening to her in the background. She's reading the chat, so she's responding to the chat, and it's going back and forth. You're saying, like, I ain't even been on my computer, Evie. I ain't been on my computer. Ain't nobody said you was on your computer. You letting us know what's going on. I said to you clearly, I got an opinion about this, and because and this is what my issue is with black people around me, and I'm gonna say it again. The problem is you're quick to tell me why I should vote for her. And then I say, well, what policies is she doing that's going to affect me? You ain't got no answer for me because you don't know what I want. You can't have an answer for me. That's the point. You can give me your feelings and emotions, but when I say, look, I can't. No, I've answered them. I've answered what I stand for.
Did you ask me that question?
No, I didn't. I never asked you that question.
Because I'm just saying, you just went off just now about that.
No. See, again, this is why I know you have selective hearing.
I'm just making sure. No, I'm making sure.
Yes, that's his brother. Yes, that's his brother.
You're having selective hearing, bro. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I'm listening to you, and I'm listening.
I find it sad. Let me say this. I find it sad that in 2024, I'm going to say black people. I don't care about nobody else right now. I'm just keeping on black people, right? The ones that I deal with in conversation, the ones I see on TV, whether they left or right, because I watch it all. I watch it all because if you watch it all, you can get a better understanding of the whole picture. If you watch just the right side, you know shit about the left. If you watch just the left side, you know nothing about the right. But if you watch them both, the right's going to put the left out there and the left is going to put the right out there. Then it's up to you to figure out who's telling the truth or not and where you want to go. That's all politics is. That's all it is. But when you start telling me I need to vote for somebody because I'm black, when Steve Harvey goes, I'm going to throw her lobs because she's supposed to be in there, that's not politics. That's cool.
Is that what I did?
I didn't say you. That's the problem. You keep saying I. I'm telling you what my issues are, not yours.
To me, like,
No, I'm expressing something to you because listen.
I'm not here for you.
No, you spent an hour dogging me out, and then you can go. It's nothing. Nobody's stopping you from going. But again, I spent all this time. I spent all this time trying to get you to understand my actual point, not your feelings. That's all.
No, you were just.
I understand your feelings, but that's not where I stand. Is where you at.
The word emotional came up because Ev brought up emotional. No one was emotional.
I didn't say emotional.
No,
that's what I said. No, that's what I'm saying.
It didn't come from us.
But you said yourself.
The feelings came from y'all.
You said yourself. You felt some type of way.
Emotional in the chat.
Yes.
Emotional in the chat.
No. When you called in, you called in. No, I'm not talking about the chat. No, you didn't say nothing in the chat. We're not talking about you. So they're not listening again. She didn't say you in the chat. She said Evelyn in the chat. I said you said it on the phone. So again, I'm glad he did that. Again, Evelyn said it in the chat. Again, what happened?
And he said it on the phone. I'm
he
sorry.
Just said it now.
You want me to say
I
it
felt
both
some
ways?
type of way because you were misleading. That's a feeling. I asked you, what was I being misleading about? You said no, because you said this, you said that. I said, bro, what did I say that was different that you ain't heard already? Oh, you're a right winger. And that's my issue. Black people don't know how to communicate, especially with religion or politics. A lot of y'all are dumb. And I'm not calling you dumb, but I'm calling this conversation dumb. When a person's going, listen, I don't believe.
No, you can't say dumb. You can't say ignorant because they educated motherfuckers
dumb is cool,
over there.
No, but dumb is cool because dumb means not knowing.
Everybody's educated.
Dumb or being ignorant means that you just don't know. Stupid is knowing something and it's just not respecting it. Yeah. My point is, I'm not calling you dumb. In this conversation, I'm saying about him being dumb or stupid. What I'm saying in this conversation is, as soon as you brought up the Kamala thing and I spoke on it, he started going off of what he feels I've said preordained to that and today, right? I said, bro, you've got to watch all my shows. I do more. I don't just kick her back in, but if you asking me why I talk more about Kamala, it's because there's nothing else to talk about Trump. Everything that you just said about him, we all know. So we already know that if he's the devil, he's doing devilish shit, right? So there's no need to pay attention to him right now. Okay, this is his opponent now, because all you was just on Biden, like yes, and all of a sudden now Biden don't matter. Now all of a sudden everybody dick riding Kamala, and I'm going, okay, that's cool. She's a new but what about her that you want her there for? Not because I keep hearing the first black woman president. Then he says she ain't black. That's the first time I hear about it. Then oh my God, he's racist and boom, boom, boom. I'm like, I don't even give a shit about none of that. I don't even make a difference about what he's saying about her right now. What is she saying about her? That's what I'm saying. When she gets up there and she don't know where the freaking Ukraine is. When a man asks her, well, have you been in the border? She goes, oh, I haven't been to Europe. I don't like that. That's what I don't like. She could be the best vote. She could be the best for the president, but I can still not like the fact that she says and does the dumbest shit. I cannot like that. I can like the fact that every time she lies, she scratches her nose. That's how much I watch.
Are you sure?
Let me stop that. Let me stop. But again, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that she's not a great candidate. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I don't understand why she's a candidate, and explain to me why. Because based off of what I've seen on her side talking and the other side talking, I'm still going, I don't know nothing about this lady. I know I know they picked her as the vice president, but I remember that nobody cared about her. I remember when she got picked for the vice president, it was the DEI comment. They put her there for looks.
Listen,
and a lot of people felt like when Joe Biden picked Kamala, she picked him for looks. I don't care who you was. Now, if you're just a happy that, well, it's the first black woman and da-da-da-da, like you did with Obama, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with your reasonings for doing it, but don't knock what I'm saying. I'm not knocking what you saying. I'm just saying, I'm knocking when you don't tell me why I should vote, except besides you don't like this nigga. Tell me about her. So tell me about what she's doing.
What I was going to say was just strictly this. Regardless, this is an open platform. Everyone has their right to their opinion, and guess what? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and a lot of them stink. At the end of the day, what we do here is just talk about things, and guess what? You can call in and talk. You can
be in your feelings.
Listen. You can call in and talk. You can write in the chat and talk. But when you get emotional and you question if we're emotional, and then you get more emotional in your chat. That's when we have a laughter here and say, yeah, you're being emotional, because we can have a conversation, and something as simple as asking one question, which is, what has she done, to those that may not know, if you're such a Harris supporter, why is that a problem to answer? You take 20 minutes to answer, and then when you take 20 minutes to answer, you say, I know this.
5,000 there, 25,000 here.
No, listen. Let me just finish.
And I ain't got
my
no
point.
computer.
Let me finish my point. My only point in that was saying, when the question was asked the first time, why did we have to go around such a big merry-go-around to get to the point? If it's a question that we didn't know, if it's a question that we're asking for those people who didn't know, just give the answer.
I ask all kinds of questions. I do.
No, I understand, but not for nothing. Some of the questions you do ask, not everyone, and I know Mo's gonna be like, I know, but not everyone knows where you're going with it. You're not a fortune teller, because if you was, we'd be rich by now. You would have the lottery numbers.
Listen.
So at the end of the day, let everyone have their own voice and their own opinions, and say what they want to say.
And see, if you come here, you can call in. You can see how ridiculous this is.
And not only can you call
I'll let you call and say
everybody has their opinions, but when you personally attack me, and I'm talking about Tormenta, Storm, Jules, whatever you want to call me, and call me brainwashed, and say all this, that, and the third, that's emotional. That's crazy. You were in your feelings, so you're damn right. I gave it back, and I will give it back, and Tormenta will always go there with no punches held. Why? Because you're attacking my character and me right now, and ain't nothing about me brainwashed at all. Trust me when I tell you.
It's love.
Nothing.
It's all love, though. I mean,
but at the end of the day,
it's all love.
It is. Why is it all love? Because this is a show, and not for nothing, you can vote how you want to vote. I can vote how I want to vote, and guess what? It's not going to affect you, because I can tell you, yeah, I voted for Harris. I voted for Harris when I know damn well I voted for Trump. What does that change? What does it really change?
That's why I
understand.
like the dialogue.
Let me finish it. I understand everybody has their right to their own opinions, and I understand that everybody has the right to defend who they want. It is America. Defend, but defend and do it with a little bit of class, because at the end of the day, when we talk with class and respect. No disrespect was given. No low blows were thrown. We weren't throwing in shots there. So when you come on the podcast, that's right, I said it, the PO, P-O-E, providing official entertainment, providing official education for people on Earth. And as we've seen tonight, everybody from this planet is not from this planet. So I did it. I don't give a shit. I did it. Listen, you know why I did it? Because at the end of the day, like I said, everyone is entitled to what they want. But when you start digging a little bit deep and throwing some blows in there, you're gonna get them back. So just strap on your seatbelt and be
no, but
ready
you know what I think is this is what I feel. Since
respectfully.
No, that's what I'm saying, right? And I was trying to bring this to the situation. I said, well, listen, if this is how you feel about the conversation, there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel that I'm a right wing, there's nothing wrong with that. What I will say though is, if we want to do something to inspire the people, then we can pick a day. You can pick it on my show, your show. We can start another show. Don't make a difference. We run businesses. We got our own stuff. We can do what we want to do. But we can sit the forum down and then have the dialogue. You can get your facts and I can get mine. We can get into a factual thing. But my end, and I always said this, at the end, I know that the government itself is what runs this country. And I know that this country is based on a corporation. The United States of America is a corporation. So when you see the immigrants coming over and all this, is because these are corporate moves. These ain't people saying we just love these people. These are corporate moves. These are moves that are being made for a reason. You putting up a border, not putting up a border. Everything, all of this is way bigger than our little feeble minds can muster. This is the facts.
I'm sorry, I had a moment.
Like the reality of it is, the government, no matter whether it's a Republican or Democrat, we've got nothing. We've got nothing from them at all. Not at all. I just brought up what they was talking about. They talk about Trump. I said, what was it? 500,000 people that was going to get sent back based on this new thing about if you're married, if you're not married. The old rule is you have to go, if you want to be in the United States, that you have to go back to your country for 10 years before you can come and marry your man. Right now, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. The Democrats said they don't agree with that at all. Does that mean that I'm a right winger or a left winger? That just means there's certain policies I don't agree with.
And that's what I'm
just a human being that don't like all policies.
Nobody wanted to hear that for whatever reason. And like I said, everyone is entitled to their opinion. But when you come on this platform, do it with a little bit of respect. We give everybody respect when they come on here, whether you're educated, not educated, whatever the case may be. Because I believe that a lot of people are just educated in general. Whether you're highly educated, some ignorant shit came out tonight. And that is a fact. So at the end of the day, respectfully, thank you guys for tuning in to the podcast. That's right, I said it. Po, not pod, but po. P.O.E. Providing official entertainment, providing official education. Thank you for repeating that because I needed that to hear again. For people on Earth. And as we know, everybody from this planet is not from this planet. I am your host for the night, the Crimson Tempest, aka Red Storm. This is Mr. Reckless World 7 in the building, Mr. Ovlago. And
can I do this? I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let me just fix my crown. It was on tilt. Go ahead.
No, I just want to get to some of the comments because we was going having such a great conversation. We tap in the comments. But I'm gonna just say, one of the statements was the question is will she make the policies happen? And
that's a big question.
This is what I'm saying, right? We're talking about wartime. We're talking about wars right now going on. We're talking about all of this, right? Now, I don't know what her capabilities are because I've never heard nothing of her that she has done. That's all I'm saying. So when we start going back and looking like I did, when I go back and look, the first thing I did was to go back to 2020 when they were all fighting to be the president. And I watched what their own people said about them. I didn't watch what the Republicans said. I watched what the Democrats said about each one that was up there.
No, but that's so right wing. So you can't do that.
When Joe Biden, when they said that as far as her policies, I don't know what she did in her job and I can't knock her. But when they start putting the facts out there, the facts are the facts. So if you're locking up people for weed, but they go, you lock people up for weed, you smoke weed. I didn't think that was about nothing. I knew the game and what they were saying about that. But you're locking people up. You got mad people locked up that shouldn't be locked up. You had a man on death row that shouldn't have been on death row. There's a lot of things that's going to come out about your conduct.
You cannot do that. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying,
you can't do that to Harris.
And I'm not saying that what they're saying is actually right or not. I just said again, when it's time for her to dig into her cake, like they did with J.D. Vance and like they did with Walls, the first thing they do when you get in there is they do what? They start to discredit you.
They dig up your
right. The reason why nobody cares about Trump discredited because what else can you say? The last thing we said was the nigga just faked his damn assassination. But I'm a left winger if I say that he faked his assassination.
But that was the point in a lot of what he was saying was basically we know Trump's dirty laundry. We can continue to talk about it, but we're talking about someone that we really don't know a lot about
her laundry.
But and why is that an issue?
It's not.
It's not saying we're against her. I just want to know which of the two evils, the lesser of two evils, am I voting for? Because at the end of the day, like you said, neither one is really in control. It's just a face. And not for nothing, it's a face that, trust me, I would love to see a woman up there. Don't get it twisted. Me personally, female, I would love to see a woman up there. But that does not mean because she is a woman, I'm voting for her. If it was two women up there, then what do? Oh shit, I'm voting for which one? Well, which one's a little bit more Latina?
That's all.
Come on, like no, I'm not saying that at all.
Big policy
I am strictly on policies. And all I said
I'm waiting for the debate to see what the policies really are.
All I said was, me personally, Julie, Storm, I just gave y'all my government, but yes, my name is Julie. Storm. All I said about the thing with Kamala was basically what were her policies. I understand that she has given some recent, but when we was asking for them, it wasn't a big thing to be like, well, why are you asking for her policies? Because we want to know. I just want to know.
The fans want to know.
Why can't we know what we're voting for?
Why should you call in if you don't got answers?
How can I automatically say I'm Team Harris when I don't know what she's going for?
That's all.
That's it.
Don't tell me don't vote for the orange guy.
I didn't say that I was against her.
That's
I
all.
just
tell
asked.
Me why I'm voting.
Tell me why.
I don't want to vote for the orange guy.
And not for nothing.
Why should I vote for the black girl?
It wasn't an attack on Harris. It wasn't to put her down because if you've actually watched, I said 1 week Harris is up, 1 week Biden is up. I'm giving what I see from both sides. I've said it. I actually think I've covered Kamala more than I think I've covered Kamala more than I've covered Trump. And a lot of you even was like voting for Kamala. I'm voting for the policies. I'm voting for what is actually going to. And I hate to quote him, but it's the truth. What is actually going to make America great again? Is it Kamala or is it Trump?
Yeah.
That's it.
And I don't think if you vote Republican, you're a MAGA. Like you don't just because you're voting Republican doesn't mean you're necessarily voting for Trump. If you're voting Democrat, doesn't necessarily mean you're voting for Kamala. That's why you have a lot of Republicans that are going to the DNC
I'm voting
and speaking.
for the policies.
Right, and you have, that's what I'm saying. Forget the little. Let's just look at the bigger picture of what's going on already. Everybody in this world is up in arms. Some Republicans are going Democrat. Some Democrats are going Republican. We're all watching this together, right? And me, I'm the one saying, I'm lukewarm. I'm sitting on the fence. I'm just looking. All right, well, I know what he does. All right, I know some of the things he's done and what they're saying. All right, now I know what they're saying she's done. She's saying, okay, now what are the major policies that they're talking about that actually bothers me? And I always say it. I say, when it comes to me, I think that the family is the biggest thing. I think that the man needs to be put back in the household, and a lot of these laws that we have separated. I'm not just, if the Democrats put the law in, I'm not saying they put the law in with the mindset to destroy us. You put the law in because you might have thought it was a great thing. Later on down the line, you realize it doesn't work. It's like cigarettes. Everybody can smoke cigarettes. You can smoke them with your baby in the car in a restaurant, and then 40 years later, cigarettes aren't good and nobody's smoking.
Wait,
it's the same concept.
It's the same concept with alcohol, right? Everything was all good when you was drinking. Now that you don't drink, it's, oh, you drink
too much. It's that
you
same
drink.
thing. So that's what I'm paying attention.
I do.
That's what I'm paying attention to. So
I mean?
my brain is looking at it from that perspective, going, hey, listen, I want to know what the politics are that bother me or that work for me. And right now, I say it again.
Maybe this is why they say you shouldn't discuss politics with family, because people be in their feelings.
That's what I say. Religion and politics always create issues because most people who are religious or politics are in it because of feeling and emotion, not off of the facts. Mm-hmm. So that's why if you're talking biblical and you start breaking down biblical facts, I don't want to hear that.
Which is so weird, because guess what?
It's the same
I'm
thing.
glad you said that, because that is actually where my intent for the show was to go, because I was doing the coverage on the Deliverance. So I kind of wanted to touch into the spiritual realm of stuff. Okay. I talked about the pastor and how stuff happens like that. It just so happened something was brought up about Harris.
She did it.
Something was brought up about Harris. And then I said,
I don't even know
shit.
what it was anymore.
No, I said, oh shit, I forgot that Trump did this. And I brought up the thing about Anuel. And Anuel being at the thing. Yeah. And like I said before, and I'll reiterate again, my point in bringing that up was
make Puerto Rico great again.
He is trying his best to get the minorities to vote for him. And people are like, oh, who listens to him? Oh, look what he did to Karol G. He broke a heart. How many people haven't got their hearts broken? He was a dog. He dogged her out. He had a baby with a whole nother woman, left that baby. She winded up going to his op and being with his op, 6ix9ine. Like, come on. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we could say what the Jalen did to him. But the move that Trump did is what I'm talking about. A lot of people still listen to Anuel. You know how I know? Because his numbers is up. I'm just saying, you can't say nobody when everybody is still listening to him. He hurt Karol G, and yes, he did. I do not like that he did that. But guess what? I like his music, so I still listen to him. Again. I still listen to Karol G. He skyrocketed her career. He did.
Again, why do you even care about somebody's relationship that you don't like their politics?
But at the end of the day, my point was this. When he brought out Anuel, it made a lot of people, a lot of Hispanic people, talk about it. And that was my point. You missed the whole point. It went over your brain because you had a lot of I don't even know what to say correctly because it's not going to come out right. But there were just things that were going on in your brain that just wasn't there. And I can't help that.
Yeah.
I can't.
It was a little left field. Just a little
I can't help it.
I mean, you know what? I think that's
so
what,
like I said,
I love that diversity.
He definitely made a good move in trying to get the Latin vote by bringing out Anuel. That's like at his next rally. If this man comes out, and I'm just giving an example, if he comes out to
like he came out to 50 Cent, Mini Man.
All these Mark Anthony people are gonna be like, "Vamos, Trump!"
All that shit is dumb to me.
It's just my point is that if he pulls out Mark Anthony, do you know how many Latin votes this man's gonna get? Do you know what the popularity vote for him is gonna go up for? Why? Because Mark Anthony's supporting him. In our world, Mark Anthony is the god. He is the king of everything. So a lot of people are influenced by him.
The feelings and emotions.
Yes,
exactly.
and we'll go on that. And all we were bringing was just different points to
She's
that.
black. You better vote. Feelings and emotions and politics don't
That's
mix.
it.
Bring
That's
your
it.
facts in. We
want to see it from all sides. And we here at the podcast are open to all sides.
I acknowledge the fuckery. That's my point. He brung AA with him to his thing. I spoke about him having Aiden on there. The Kamala. That's what it was. I said Kamala did it with such and such. It was a dumb move. It's not strategically dumb shit.
But even with the Aiden Ross thing, like if Aiden really did his due diligence in Trump and not just so hype about the podcast, you would have never gave him that chuck, because you know Trump don't like that shit. He don't like he doesn't do that stuff.
Yeah,
but you understand what I'm saying? But you were trying to do more of a show and get your ratings up because you're like, oh, it's Trump. It's gonna be controversial.
He said his kids put him on. But again, that is not important to me. When I watch these things, I just laugh at them. Maybe I'm too grown, or maybe I'm too immature. But when I see you on Aiden Ross, we watch Trump as the Twitter guy. Trump is the guy who used the internet. Obama started, and then Trump took it to a whole nother level with the internet, right? And as far as them battling, they're battling. You're gonna talk trash, it's like a battle rap. You're gonna dog me out, I'm gonna dog you out, and fans are gonna pick who they're gonna pick. You're a Drake fan, you're a Kendrick fan. Either way, it doesn't really actually affect who you are, what's going on. You have the right to be a fan. But when we're talking about things of politics, don't tell me, don't be the fan of it. Give me the facts of it. I'm saying I don't know the facts. I've seen what she's saying. I've seen what she said she was gonna do for politics, and then she's not saying it. They're like, oh, but you're right. You're a right winger. I'm saying, no. We clearly watch Trump every other day beat around a question and not answer a question. He'll use insults to deflect what he's trying to say. How many times do you need to hear me say it before you believe that?
But that's the problem, is that they haven't heard you say it, because sometimes that's what happens when you don't watch our show.
Okay.
So here at the Podcast, we watch all shows and support everybody from beginning to end. Make sure you do the same. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to our
Tuesday
channel. It is
podcast.
$2 Tuesdays. Thank you for tuning in.
Great show. Shout out to everybody that was in here. Shout out to Mo 3 times, jumping in here, giving his facts, his statements, his feelings. Hey, this is what it's about. And listen, again, you should want to call in over here, because, hey, we're going to let you talk. We ain't going to stop you. We're going to let you rock out. So, hey, listen.
And understand
good show.
that
Shout out to Evie. Shout out to Flashback. Shout out to everybody that chimed in, gave your feelings and emotions about things, gave you facts about things. Hey, it is what it is. That's what we do. Shout out to you.